Quaz, what up, though? Yeah, let's cook. Yeah, yeah, definitely. What's your name? Ryan went on SaNeter, acting the fool the same way he did over here. Same way he did over here. Hassan Campbell lying his ass off, yo. That nigga said Lela Wills got him a lawyer, and uh, he had the same lawyer as B Stinger, and they fucked it up. No, nigga, Ten Toes got you that lawyer, and you didn't want to. You didn't want to. You didn't want to. You didn't want to do it. You told him to go get Ron. Rango live right now, still doing the same old shit. Uh, Zip with the drip, fucking snitched on try to snitch on Ten Toes and call his job. I watched a little bit of that shit T-Bone channel this morning. Yeah, that's where I watched it at. Yeah, yeah. That's the first thing I saw when I woke up, Quas. That's the first thing I saw. I'm like, wait, B Stinger went on SaNeter's? But Hassan Campbell is trying to say, I'm gonna start with Hassan Campbell Joan first because his is his was what's the face? His was shorter, but this nigga is lying. This nigga is clearly lying. Hey yo, I found out what happened to Wayman. That nigga died. I didn't know that. Wayman died. Go Wayman, get busy. I just saw a video on him from Comedy Hype News. Wayman died. That's crazy. You said he deleted the comment he left. That's how you know that the nigga is a fucking coward. That's how you know he's a coward. That's how you know Rango's a fucking coward, bro. He doesn't like to hear the truth. He think he could tell the truth about everybody else. But the second you tell the truth about his ass, there's a whole different ball game. These niggas is all hypocrites. No, you're not getting no chips. Go get some cereal. Go make your brother some cereal. Come on, man. I'm about to stop. I'm about to stop. Fucking covering that shit, man. Because now all these religious zealots is coming over here. Quad, yo, this nigga Quad Brown wrote salute to Ringo Campbell in my comments. Somebody see. These niggas is over here. These fucking most high niggas is over here writing fucking paragraphs on my shit. Apologies for the mess in the back. Y'all know I got fucking kids. They be fucking shit up. But this nigga wrote, I'm about to just chill off that. See, our heavenly Father is using New Breed to show some of us who would have handled the situation differently. We have gratitude towards New Breed's channel for enlightening pure soldier and started to think that Rango was a brother, knowing Rango was going to portray New Breed for all to see and know to watch out for this net because I mean before entering all praises to the most high. Come on, bro. Come on, man. This is about beef. This ain't about fucking the most high. I can't think. Come on, bro, man. You niggas always trying to add the most high into it. The most high ain't got nothing to do with this. The most high ain't got shit to do with this. But yeah, Quad Brown wrote, uh wrote salute to Ringo Campbell. Come on, nakedness. You ain't over here with your diaper, and you ain't here over here in the t-shirt and drawers. You can't get on camera. They about to call you all kinds of demons. Like, call me what you want. Call me what you want, but don't call me for front. Go get some cereal. You're not eating these chips. I don't know why you keep trying to sit by me with these chips. You shouldn't have went in the bag without asking in the first place. Braylon, go make your brother some cereal like I said. Neekwa. Go get some cereal. Your sister about to make you some cereal. Yeah, but I want y'all to listen to how this nigga lies his ass off about this lawyer and why he didn't take Bambaataa to court. Nigga, you on video saying that you let the deadline go by on purpose. You recorded yourself saying this shit. Now all of a sudden, listen to his story. Listen to this fucking bold-faced ass lie. Bro, now we know that you're a fucking liar. And yes, you did say you was going to take him to court at that press conference.
Where were all you social media outlets when this story with Africa Bambaataa first broke? I don't recall all you dudes being around. I'm sorry, I don't. Now all of a sudden,
you don't recall people being around? See, here you go lying. Okay, lie number one. This is lie number one. We about to fact check. This is lie number one. We about to fact check. We about to fact check the shit out of this. Now you said where were all these people when? Where were all these news outlets, right? Where were all these news outlets when you first came out, right? Okay. You mean these news outlets right here, where they threw a fucking press conference for you? These social media news outlets? You talking about those who threw a press conference for you? What is we talking about here? He said, I'm sick of this beige walrus. Ooh. This nigga. They threw a whole press conference for you. A whole entire press conference for you, bro. What do you mean where are these news outlets? They were all there for you, and you betrayed and turned your back on every single one of them when they found out that your ass was lying.
and I could give you 20 million reasons. 20 million reasons why all of a sudden everybody is speaking on the Africa Bambaataa situation. Since when? Since when? I've been sitting up here fighting this fight for 8 years straight, 9 years. It started out, I came out.
Nigga, you ain't been fighting shit. You have not fought nothing. The only thing you have done was sit on the internet and yap. You have not done nothing. You ain't do nothing for no victims. You ain't do nothing for yourself. You ain't do nothing for nobody, bro. What did you do? What were you fighting? All you've been doing on the internet is talking and collecting money off of it. You haven't been fighting nothing. Where are his other victims? Did you help any of them? No.
2015. Ron Savage came out in 2016.
Sit down at the table.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. That's actually 9 years. It's been 9 years of me telling consistency of my story. And where was you other media platforms at? Y'all was nowhere to be found.
Appreciate it, Sky Melvin. Y'all make sure y'all all hitting that like button as y'all come in. And don't forget to support the Back to School Drive, y'all. The Cash App, PayPal, Venmo is at the top of the chat. We are down to, we made 30 yesterday, so we were at 95. So 95 minus 30. I can't do it in my head right now. I don't know why. I just woke up. We just need $65 more to reach our goal, family. And we are on point. $65 more to reach our goal. for the back to school drive, and we only got 5 days left to reach that goal. So come on, family, we this close. Said all he do is cry like a baby on the camera, drunk like a little girl. Right.
9 years.
What you
It
doing?
started out, I came out in 2015. Ron Savage came out in 2016. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. That's actually 9 years.
That you
It's been 9 years of me telling consistency of my story. And where
Nope. Your story isn't consistent. It's been 9 years that you've been switching and changing and altering your story like you're about to do. First you was I can show you how you consistently changed your story. Okay, let's go here. Let's go to T-Bone. Let's go to T-Bone. Didn't I tell you to sit? Hold on, y'all. Because he keep playing with me. But anyway.
was you other media?
Oh yeah, let's go to T-Bone from Colors and watch you change your story. Hold on, let me find it real quick. Because first you said you was on the Queen's Flip interview. You said that Bambaataa started when you were 14, 15. And then you changed it to 12. Then you changed it to 12. Where is it at? No, it was Wax Dog. It was Wax Dog. First it was 16, 17. Then it was 15, 14, 15. And now it's 12. Nigga, you changed your story several times and you're about to change it now with this lawyer situation. Hold on, let me find it real quick. Where is it at? He died me. Hold on, where is it at? Where's that video at? Oh, here it is. There it is. Come on, what's up?
Young man,
See for yourself. Let me break this down for you real quick. Like, there's no explaining. None of y'all can't say nothing to me about this right here.
I can give you examples. There was a time where it was me, my brother that got life in jail, and another one of my brothers. Mm-hmm. We was all in the apartment in Bronx River.
Make sure y'all hitting that like button, family.
He got all of us up in there with a bottle of Vaseline and porn on, trying to jerk all of us off together.
Deep breath. Deep breath. Hold up. So you mean to tell me?
See, here's the thing. We living in a time now where you see dudes raping dudes part of gang initiations.
Listen, please help me to understand this.
It's not even so much of you wanting it. If you was in Bronx River, that's how that go. So even if you wasn't even like this is the birthplace.
Yo.
Now he trying to convince us to take our clothes off, and he pulls out the Polaroid camera. Ooh, let me see your muscles. So we all looked at each other like,
tell me that there was somebody behind the camera, man, with an AR-15.
That was already broken in. Like,
you do look like a baby Bambaataa though.
He told that nigga he looked like a baby Bambaataa.
And one of the first times that first happened, with Bam's the type of dude. This is what he does. He was gonna force it in my ass.
Bend it over, pop it, pop it, pop it.
No. Then he gets you to the point to where that one day I finds myself in the room, butt ass naked, like just all types of foul shit. You see what I'm saying? And it's like whoa.
It ain't nothing but stiff.
You go in the bathroom, he try to follow you in the bathroom. Like he giving you advice on how to piss. Then the first time he tried to actually break me in, I was already broken in.
Boom, boom, boom. To the left.
Like this.
Bah.
There you go.
Nah.
Well, you know you're supposed to jerk off, right?
There you go.
You see what I'm saying? So now he introducing you to porn. And then while he's introducing you to porn, he pulls out the black book with all the porn.
Well, you want to say it? Come on. You got to say it in front of me. Come on. You got to come over here and say it. Tender love. You're supposed to say the last part. All right, go ahead. She wasn't gonna leave me alone until I let her do it.
Polaroids in it.
Ain't nothing but stiff. Who was he getting? Yeah.
Your story was never consistent because, for the simple fact that you said that you was already broken in, but the only person that you've been exposing for the last 8 years is Bambaataa. What about your brother, your cousins, and all them other people that you said molested you? Why haven't you exposed any of these people?
And in this book, this book you can never forget this book. He got dudes in the book with, like, what? It's just terrible. It's terrible. You know, so now this is how he's breaking you in. Look, I was already broken in. You're supposed to jerk off. You got to jerk off because it's unhealthy for you not to. This is what he's doing. He's breaking you in. Look, I was already broken in. It's just real shit.
Yo.
Oh, I got a better one. Hold on. This is a prime example of you changing your story. I got a prime example right here of you changing your story. This right here, what this whole controversy is about. The whole controversy about what's the face? That's how the story gets.
When I was a kid, I was touching kids. I'm not ashamed of that. If you don't like me, unsubscribe.
Now you hearing? You heard him. Yeah, Planet Rod. Yeah, that shit kills me. Wax Dog is funny as shit for that. Now, y'all heard what he said. Y'all heard what he just said. When I was a kid, he said, when I was a kid, I was touching other kids. He said that's what he was saying originally. Now, we're going to play the clip of what he originally said right after this. It's going to pop right up.
So you asked me a trick question. Well, what age did you stop? Now I'm stuck. You know why I'm stuck? Because I never stopped.
Anybody who has been molested cannot be trusted with kids. And I would tell you that even about myself. Anybody who has been molested cannot be trusted with kids.
Now, is that the same statement? Just put yes or no. Is that the same statement that he said? First, he said, the first clip shows him saying, I said I was a kid touching kids. They mixed up my words. You just heard what he just said. Anybody who has been molested cannot be trusted with kids. Is that the same statement? Just put yes or no. That is not in my book. You're saying anybody who has been molested that means from the time you were molested all the way to the present day, you cannot be trusted with kids. That's what that means. Exactly. The goal for today is $30, but the whole entire goal is $65. 65, 70, 65, 65. I said 65, right? 65. But we want to do 30 today. And then by tomorrow we get another 30, 35. We're good. We only got 5 days left. So whatever y'all can do, man. But hit the Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, man. We try and get this done. AP, what's up? You wasn't here, Herbs, man, but when I said when we was down to our last week, I was saying, we want to do $20 to $30 a day, but we start falling behind, so it's 30. If we can get the 60 flat 65, we are good to go. So hit the Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, support the back to school drive.
Because you have a habit of when you're touched, you touch other people's kids.
There she go. Now, this isn't him switching his story. This isn't him switching his story.
If you don't like me, unsubscribe. So you asked me a trick question. Well, what age did you stop? Now I'm stuck. You know why I'm stuck? Because I never stopped. I never stopped. I never stopped.
Anybody who has been molested cannot be trusted with kids. And I would tell you that even about myself. Anybody who has been molested cannot be trusted with kids. Because you have a habit of when you're touched, you touch other people's kids.
Now, sis, is that the same statement?
Yeah, basically.
No, the first time he said I was a kid touching kids. And
oh, no,
that's him switching his story, right?
Yeah.
Wait till I forgot you wasn't here in the beginning. Wait till you hear what this nigga is saying, especially about the lawyer. Oh my God, this nigga. Oh my God, sis, this pissed me off so much. Listen to this shit.
I got a question, right?
Heard it straight from the horse's mouth, right?
Where were all you social media outlets when this story with Africa Bambaataa first broke? I don't recall all you dudes being around. I'm sorry, I don't.
First of all, you're jealous that everybody's picking up the story now with Bee Stinger. Everybody's picking the story back up, but they going for Bee Stinger and they ain't going for him, and he's mad. But he said, where were the social media outlets? Nigga, they threw a whole press conference for you. You were jumping from platform to platform telling these stories.
Yep.
Now all of a sudden I could give you 20 million reasons.
Nigga, stop trying to brush that fucking one baby hair down. It's gone, bro. It's gone. He keep trying to brush that one baby hair. You see it? It looked like a dirt patch on his forehead. It looked like he fell in some dirt. Look, watch.
20 million reasons why.
You see it? Right there. Bro, it's gone. It's just one patch right there. It looked like you got a Hitler mustache right here. It looked like he said, what you want in the front? Just give me the Hitler. Give me the Führer.
All of a sudden, everybody is speaking on the Africa Bambaataa situation. Since when? Since when? I've been sitting up here fighting this fight for 8 years straight, 9 years. It started out, I came out in 2015. Ron Savage came out in 2016.
He been fighting this fight. That's how you know he's jealous of Ron. That Ron's getting all this attention. What fight has he been fighting?
Hey, man. None that I know of.
What victim did you help? What you didn't even help yourself. Who did you help? Who did you fight? Bambaataa was just in Bronx River last week. Who did you help? Goddamn Irv, man, you got my hopes up. I thought you was going to hit the Cash App and hit the goal. God, you said, what's the goal for the day? I'm thinking he gonna hit it. I was gonna say, oh shit.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. That's actually 9 years.
Why he
It's been
sound like
9
old
years of me
boy?
telling consistency of my story.
Mm-hmm.
And where was you
Oh,
other me?
21,
21, 22, 23, 24. Yeah, him.
Your platforms at? Y'all was nowhere to be found. Now all of a sudden, Ron Savage been backstepping. But all of a sudden now, y'all want to sit up there and y'all want to clear the air and clear Africa Bambaata's name. First and foremost, in the beginning, for years straight, Africa Bambaataa lawyered up. The first thing he did was lawyer up.
When did this happen? We ain't seen none of Bambaata's lawyers come out and say anything. Now watch what he says about his lawyer.
He ran to lawyers. Nobody was pursuing a case. I made it clear in the beginning. I was a street nigga. I was never, ever, ever, ever going to court. I made that shit clear.
No, you didn't. When did he say that?
He did. Lord Jesus.
You never said that until afterwards. You and Ron both said y'all was going to take him to court. Y'all both said y'all was going to get justice. And then when it came down to it, Herbs, man, appreciate the 5. So up, we $60 now. 25 to reach the goal, $60 to 25 to reach today's goal, 65 to reach all around goal. We got 5 days. Hit the cash at PayPal, Venmo.
I wanted the world to know who he was, the bottom line to that. Now, years later, after Ron Savage decided to be marching and crying all over the news and marching with the Child Victims Act, Lela Wills hooked me up with a lawyer. I didn't know the same lawyer was dealing with Ron Savage. So after Ron Savage sabotaged the story, the lawyer threw it out.
Bull fucking shit. Lela never got you no damn lawyer. 10 Toes got you the lawyer, and you flaked out and told him to go get Ron. You got something in your hair, Stink. You flaked out and told him to go get Ron. 10 Toes came to you 4 different times with that lawyer. First, you was getting your door fixed. Then they was working on your backyard. Then it was something else. And then finally you told him, go get Ron to do it. I'm not doing it. And we have you on video. I got to find that video. You purposely let that deadline pass. You going to try to blame it on Ron? Ron actually got a bill passed. Even though Ron went back to him, he actually did something. Not saying that he's right. Or we're taking his side because I think that's fucking crazy what he's doing now. We're going to get into that because he went on SaNeter yesterday. But, nigga, 10 Toes got you that lawyer. Hold on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's let 10 Toes explain it. Let's let 10 Toes explain it. He got you the lawyer. That's why you was upset that he was on Math Hoffa platform. That's why you was upset. Hold on, let me make sure I find the exact. All right, here we go. Now listen. Busting up your backyard. Let niggas bust up your backyard. Quasi stupid. Now listen to what he say. 10 got the lawyer for him. That's why he was mad.
First slow lives.
Right. And you was talking with her. I'm like, I don't know the sister.
Yeah, that's Bob.
To me, like,
You're not ready. Understand the game. You the big one.
Rolling in the mud. You don't know.
Hold on.
Right.
he come right on the phone. Fuck you, nigga. This and that. I'm like,
Southport.
what the fuck is?
Hold on. Let me fast forward.
And I said, yo, he's saying like, you got him some Muslim shit.
Yeah.
I see like y'all niggas be wrestling online.
Hold on.
Yo, sure, you keep coming around like you want something.
Like, nah, there's just content. We just creating content. You ain't creating content on me, bitch.
Fuck these sneakers are that this bull got on, but them Jones is fire. I don't know what the hell he wearing, but them Jones is fire.
It's entertainment. It's full. Then once he started running this shit on Ben, right? That's when I'm like, you know, so you gonna bust him in the head with a bottle, 1,000 niggas in? I said, nigga.
We never said you made him stop pimping. He got out that battle.
Hold on. I'm trying to find the exact spot, y'all.
Homie, I know you. You give him the.
Hold on. It's on. I appreciate the $10 for the back to school drive. So we $20 more, we hit our goal. And 55. The $20 more, we hit our daily goal. 55, we hit the whole entire goal.
Strong arm messages and all that. They think, yeah, they lit. I'm lit.
Don't you believe it should be some standard?
It's in here somewhere. It's in here somewhere. 10 explained to him that he went to go get the lawyer.
I was waiting outside for him and all that because we didn't know. I didn't know that it was a young.
I didn't know.
No, but look, when Hassan came out, everybody followed Hassan.
Here we go. French, where he said he was just talking about all these where all these social media outlets and stuff. They all gathered around you and tried to help you at first. You try to lie on SaNeter, say he set you up. You try to lie on Wax Dog, said he set you up. You lied on Lela, said she set you up. Everybody was apparently setting you up when it came time to go into court. That's what happened with the court shit. I can type it in because I know he said it somewhere in here. I know he said it somewhere here in here. Hold on. I know it's in here somewhere. Let's see this one.
Yeah, what up? This is Ted Toes Down.
Videos. Through watching your videos, I had heard you say that you actually planned to do some work with Hassan Campbell in the really early days. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Doing some videos and shit.
Yeah, so when I served 21 years in prison, and while I was gone, I dealt with different programs, youth awareness program, community awareness program, in which they bring the kids in urban cities, kids from rich kids, whatever, whoever's messing up in school or with their parents. They used to bring them in, and the impact that we had on these kids. I had sheriffs, I had DAs who was like, "Yo, when you get out, we're gonna need you to help with these communities, this TV." He used to be the one always telling me, "Yo, you need to tell your story." So when I first came home, probably the PO gonna know it was us. So then after that, dirty kid, ripped up shirt, no nothing, bump. So years down the line, I wound up seeing him. Long story short, him and SaNeter was going at it on YouTube, but I don't know this. So one day I'm looking at Hassan, and I'm like, damn, I'm not looking at SaNeter. He's going crazy on this dude named Hassan Campbell or something. I didn't know Hassan as Hassan Campbell. I knew him as Poppy. So I'm like, damn, who the fuck is SaNeter going crazy on? And then I wound up seeing Hassan make a video talking. I'm like, oh shit, that's Poppy. Look at this motherfucker here. And then he started talking about SaNeter. I said, hold on, I know this ain't the same person I'm talking about. Come to find out, it was them. So I called SaNeter, yo, Hassan, that's family. He like, what? I said, yeah, his cousin is married to Charlie Boom, my brother. He said, yeah, boom. He said, yo, I squashed the beef. From there, I called Hassan, yo, you beefing with SaNeter. That's family. He like, family. I said, yeah, that's my cousin. That's my first cousin, nigga. He like, Anthony what? John, nah, I ain't squashing it. Nah, nigga, you squashing that. That's dead, nigga. Whatever. We're going to meet up. We met up that same day. Me and SaNeter went up the Bronx River, met with Hassan because SaNeter was like, yo, I don't want to ask him to come to 125th. And I was like, the man behind this camera right here is the reason why I'm sitting here with you again. And while we up there, I'm like, hey, yo, people all over the world. I'm like, man, ain't no people over the world looking at no YouTube shit. What is that? How can they connect with that? Because I didn't know. I'm like, how people over the world look at you and your computer? And he started breaking it down. So I wound up watching it and seeing that, you know what I'm saying, all the views and learning about subscribers. So I said to them, yo, it'd be powerful if y'all two made like a podcast together. Boom, we go start SaNeter, broke the bond. I'm like, what the fuck you talking about? He tried to set me up again with these dudes on YouTube. And I don't know, they wound up falling out. But then me and Hassan, we always stayed in touch still. We didn't fall out. Me and SaNeter, we always stayed in touch. So, and I'm still going at it like, nah, y'all got to come back together. But they don't want to. Hassan don't want to do it again. He's like, fuck that, I don't trust him. SaNeter was cool.
The podcast idea was kind of ruined from there.
Because I didn't know how to do none of this shit. I'm like, how you do? You know what I'm saying? I feel I want to give back to my community, holding people accountable. fallout came as far as with me and Hassan because he kept telling me, yo, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do this, whatever. And he kept lying and lying. Oh, I'm on my way. I'll be there in 10 minutes. Boom. I just got tired of it. And then he just stopped picking up the phone.
Now, this is the lawyer. This is when he's talking about the lawyer. He tried to get him the lawyer, and every time he tried to get Hassan to meet with this lawyer, he started bullshitting. Here it go.
With people meeting people that I know, people that people might want to know. And and that's where the fallout came as far as with me and Hassan because he kept telling me, yo, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do this, whatever. And he kept lying and lying. Oh, I'm on my way. I'll be there in 10 minutes. Boom. I just got tired of it. And then he just stopped picking up the phone. So I said, oh, this sucker motherfucker been telling me all this other sucker shit. But at the same time, while he's telling me this, I'm beefing with him on the phone like, yo, this can't be about you really trying to help your community and these kids. Because if it was, here you got a brother, you got me, I'm family, nigga. I want to help give back just like you. But once he feels somebody's trying to come up, you think they're going to try to come up and take over his shine. Like, that's not my deal. So I said, oh, that's what you really about, you bitch ass nigga. And then that's when he started going, subscribers, people, I don't care about them, nigga. I'm trying to get money.
Well, you heard him explain it. 10 Toes got him a lawyer, right? And he kept trying to get it. He kept trying to get Hassan to talk to this lawyer several times. It's other videos of him explaining this whole entire story in detail, more detail. He kept trying to get Hassan to talk to the lawyer and tell his story. First it was, oh, they fixing my door or something like that, or they fixing the yard. And then he just kept bullshitting, and then eventually he just stopped answering the phone. And then when 10 Toes finally got in touch with him, he said, get Ron to do it. Click.
Mm-hmm.
But now he's saying, Lela, huh? What'd you say?
I said Mets champion and Anthony.
Oh, yeah. Peace and welcome, y'all. Now today he's saying Lela got him a lawyer. That's bullshit because you said that Lela got your man killed. And you was beefing with Lela.
That's what he said.
Lela never got you no damn lawyer. And you try to put it all on 10 Toes. I mean, put it all on Ron Savage to why you let that deadline pass. You let it pass on purpose. You're on video saying that you let that deadline pass on purpose. It's in my archives. I'm gonna find that shit.
I wanted the world to know who he was, the bottom line to that. Now, years later, after Ron Savage decided to be marching and crying all over the news and marching with the Child Victims Act, Lela Wills hooked me up with a lawyer. I didn't know the same lawyer was dealing with Ron Savage.
This nigga's lying his ass off. Lela never got him no lawyer. And he was beefing with Lela at this time. He was saying Lela got his, what was the dude name? Israel Doctrine or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
He said Lela set Israel Doctrine up and got him unalived. And you said that she was trying to set you up and get you unalived too. Just like you said with SaNeter, just like you said with Wax Dog, just like you said with everybody else who tried to help you. You're a fucking liar, bro.
So after Ron Savage sabotaged the story, the lawyer threw it out. So that was my opportunity of me going to court.
Bullshit. A lawyer can't throw out a case without your permission. Bullshit. If you hire a lawyer and he takes the case, he can't throw it out without your permission. He needs your permission to throw the case out. So that's bullshit. That's a crock of shit right there.
You forgot we in fantasy land right now.
Yeah, that's a crock of shit right there. Tell him that's a crock of shit right there.
Court on Africa Bambaataa. But let's take it way back. Africa Bambaataa said these people are lying on him.
Yeah, the douchey interview. You know what I'm talking about.
Particularly Ron Savage. Both of them got on the news. Africa Bambaataa made it clear that he didn't even know Ron Savage or never even met him.
That's bullshit because he was just with Ron Savage.
All cap.
He didn't know you. That's not who he said he didn't know. You got to get up for a second. You're making my leg go dead. Yeah, you're numbing my leg. Give me a couple minutes. But he said he didn't know you. He never said he ain't know Ron. He said he didn't know you. And that's when you went and took that picture with him, those two pictures with him. That was the whole reason why you went and took those pictures, because you wanted to prove that you knew Africa Bambaataa. And it backfired because we only seen you around him as an adult.
Out of nowhere comes Lord Jamal to the rescue. Shout out to Lord Jamal for being stand-up. Lord Jamal, let me ask you a question. How do you feel now that you put your life at risk and could have been going to war? Because you know back in the days, the Zulu Nation was the mighty Zulu Nation. You put yourself at risk for Ron Savage.
That's true, too. Go ahead. That's true, too. Shout out to Renegade. Renegade says, I don't got my glasses. I left them in the car, so bear with me. Even if Hassan wanted to dismiss the case, some of those charges the state can pick up whether you like it or not.
Yeah, once you call the folk, they can choose whether to charge you or not. Like DV, you know, if you call enough, they gonna take one of y'all eventually.
Pharaoh kept saying that about Golden Beauty.
Yeah,
Remember, he kept saying the state can pick it up. The state can pick it up.
yeah, but he was talking about his side of the case and trying to make it seem like hers.
Yeah. Here, buddy. Here, take your juice. 31 people in the chat. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. We already got 10 on our today's goal. We just need 20 more to reach today's goal, and then we'll be halfway done. We had $55 for the whole entire goal. Just $55 for the whole entire goal. We got 5 days left to reach that goal. Today we doing $30. So we already got 10. We just need 20 more. And then if we do another 30 tomorrow, we done. So fucking excited.
Savage. And yo, Lord Jamal, I would love to hear your response to this. You put yourself at risk for Ron Savage to turn around and backpedal on Africa Bambaataa. But remember in the beginning,
you backpedal. What are you talking about? You backpedal. You want to know how you backpedal? Hold on. Let me show you how you backpedal. Let me show you how you backpedal. Let me show you how you did that. Where is it at?
any of these niggas on the industry.
Give me a minute. Let my leg unnumb.
I forgot that he said that we was going to do a podcast together, me and him, and we had a lot of conversations.
Don't lie, we ain't never had no podcast, nigga. You did. I didn't know you.
No, we talked about having a podcast.
We never had a podcast.
You want me to play you right now?
Wait, hold on. Wait. You got
you want me to play,
play the whole shit?
Do you want me to play you for you right now?
We ain't never had no podcast, nigga.
Any nigga that co-signs that as a rat, your response was supposed to be to this nigga right then and there. Didn't you just co-sign a rat? Tekashi 6ix9ine.
This man right here is a king. He's a king. You know why? A motherfucking rat blessed me and got me sitting at a table with millionaires.
Gangster.
The motherfucking rat reached out to me. I don't know this nigga from a hole in the wall.
Wait, where is it? Where is it? Hold on. Matter of fact, it's at the end of that other video. That nigga was like, I love that man because I don't have it in me. I don't have it in me.
But he creeps.
But I don't know how old
He creeps.
he was.
By so many people, it was normal.
Give a nigga reason to come back.
Hold up.
Here it goes.
Let me ask you a question.
Hold up, let me finish. Because anytime in New York, you got niggas, you got niggas on camera raping females on trains in front of stores and all types of shit like that. Bro. There's a passed away named Dawn.
Niggas rock this snot box.
Dawn passed away, right? And after Dawn passed away, 1,000 people cried, that nigga raped me. I am an enemy to rape. So when that came about, I started shitting on him.
The Dawn nigga was a rapist.
The Dawn nigga was a rapist. He raped my man's son. And then after a situation,
is this some common shit going on with this?
Listen. After I made a video, it's embarrassing and pulled this nigga.
Did that? You got an obligation for that.
That's your man. Son. One thing about New York done changed. Niggas on camera.
Now watch this backpedal.
Fuck out of here.
Watch this backpedal.
The niggas that, you know what? Then knocked the nigga out and pulled this fucking draw. I took it down because my man's son.
Now watch. This is a backpedal right here. He said the boy Dawn allegedly raped his homie's son. Now watch what Wax says to him and watch his response.
Enemy to rape.
He's an enemy to
when
it,
that
y'all.
came about, I started shitting on him.
The Dart nigga was a rapist.
The Dart nigga was a rapist. He raped my man's son. And then after a situation,
Yo, is this some common shit going on with this?
Yo, listen. After I made a video saying that my man's son got raped, I took it down because my man hit me up and he was like, "Yo, you know, it's embarrassing." They caught the nigga's son and hauled him somewhere in the building, knocked the nigga out and pulled his fucking drawers down and put pictures of him on the internet with his ass out.
Then why would you bring it up again on the national platform like this?
They violated the nigga.
Because you put the fucking shit up.
Now listen.
You know what?
Did you go out there and put the work in for the niggas that did that? You got an obligation.
Listen.
The niggas that did that is my man's son.
So why you ain't handling it?
I can't.
Why you can't?
That's my man's son.
So what
I can't
about
kill
your
my man's
man?
son.
What about your man?
He ain't really my man like that. I know him.
Oh, okay. Well,
He not really my man like that. That's not a backpedal. You an enemy to rape and you stand up and you fight for it. Then you claim your man's son got raped. And then he says, so did you go put in work for that? Oh, that's not really my man's.
He was backstroking like he was in the Olympics going for the gold.
That's not really my man.
Fuck out of here. But either way, see one thing about me, man.
Following the man.
Like, listen, I don't give a fuck. I am an enemy to rape. And New York done changed. I don't respect New York
Let me
no
ask
more.
you a question,
Because, hold
bro.
on, let me finish. Because anytime in New York, you got niggas, you got niggas on camera raping females on trains in front of stores and all types of shit
Hold
like
on,
that.
bro.
There's a sucker in our blood.
now we gotta ask this question because I'll be a bitch ass nigga if I did.
Let's go.
Because this question
Let's
always arises
go.
with you. You done did time. You done caught a couple bodies. Everybody want to know where was your enemy to rape because this man did something to you when you was a youngster, right?
Right.
So everybody want to know what happened to that energy when it came to you revenging your manhood with that man.
I don't have it in me to kill that man because even though he violated me as a child,
Hold on, baby.
he protected
I'm
and
gonna need you to get
fed
up.
my mother's kids when my mother was going through certain shit.
That ain't got nothing
I'm
to do.
not finished. No, don't
That
take
ain't the
away from my
violation.
That's not backpedaling?
That's backpedaling.
You said that you've been fighting for 9 years. Tough for no reason, right? You've been fighting for 9 years. Fighting in this war. But when it comes down to actually accomplishing the goal, this is your excuse.
I am an enemy to rape. And New York done changed. I don't respect number. Raping.
Now we gotta ask this question because I'll be a bitch ass nigga if I did.
Let's go.
Because this question always arises
Let's go.
with you. You done did time. You done caught a couple bodies. Everybody want to know where was your enemy to rape because this man did something to you when you was a youngster, right?
Right.
So everybody want to know what happened to that energy when it came to you
enemy to rape.
your
Keep that in mind.
manhood with that man.
I don't have it in me to kill that man because even though he violated me as a child, he protected and fed my mother's kids when my mother was going through certain shit.
Backpedal. You're an enemy to grape, but he's allowed to grape you because he brought groceries.
Right, Nico. That's his boo thing right there.
Right. Tender love. That's tender love right there. Vixa. I think that's how you say it. How?
That ain't got nothing
I'm
to do.
not finished. No, don't
that
take
ain't
away
the
from my
violation,
pain.
bro.
Do not take away
That's
from my
not the
pain.
violation.
Listen, let me
you
get
creating a reason on why you're gonna get out.
Listen, hold on.
Thank you. You're creating a reason why you're not going to get down. Wax said it the best. You
Nico,
creating a reason.
Don't
What'd you
look peaches like that. She said he looked like a spotted peach.
Now, Wax said it the best. That's it. Stupid as shit. Wax said it the best. You created an excuse not to do anything. First, your excuse was he apologized. Then the excuse was you love him. Now the excuse is he fed your family. I don't give a damn if that nigga came in with a fucking lifetime supply of fucking food. That doesn't give an excuse, Alex. Peace and welcome. Y'all make sure y'all hitting that like button. And don't forget to support the back to school drive. Shit, we got 47 people in the building. If everybody send $1 right now, we'll reach the entire goal.
Mm-hmm.
Enemy to grape, but was going to kill the boy that grape, that Bam grape. Thank you. You're an enemy to grape, but where is this dude at? You kept his
Nobody
picture.
seen him yet.
You kept his picture, and you obviously found him because you gave a statement that the bull gave. You said the bull don't want to talk.
Right. I'm finna
That
go
means
grab
you
something
spoke
to
to him.
drink.
Oh, all right.
I'll be back in a minute.
All right. So that means you spoke to him. So what happened to that boy?
Mother was going through certain shit.
That ain't got nothing to do.
I'm not finished. No, don't
That
take
ain't the
away from my
violation,
pain.
bro.
Do not take away
That's
from my
not
pain.
the violation.
Listen, let me
You creating a reason on why you ain't gonna get out.
Listen, hold
So
up.
you gotta stop
I'm
screaming
not-
that
hold up,
gangster
hold
shit.
up, hold up, hold up.
Nigga ain't discriminating
But
with
you're
his
not letting
gangster,
me
bro.
talk. Don't
I still got nightmares.
Don't take away from my voice.
Bro. Come on, bro.
Don't take away from my voice. He's not taking away from your voice. He's telling you straight up. He's not letting you go get away with that bounce around shit, nigga. You're lying.
When Ron Savage came out, I flipped on Ron Savage because I seen the play from the beginning. I know how the Zulu Nation work. I seen the play.
Nigga, you're lying. You flipped on Ron Savage because he was getting more attention to you than you. Just like you're flipping on him now because he's getting more attention and everybody's interviewing him. It's the same reason.
But everybody told me I was wrong when I said I was gonna bust son head to the white meat. No, Haas, you wrong, you wrong. So I said, you know what? All right, I'm gonna listen to these people. I hooked up with Ron Savage and backed his story.
That doesn't make sense. If you're an enemy against great and you know that he was lying, why would you back his story? You said you saw the play from the very beginning. You seen the play from the very, that's what he said, right? So why would you go ahead and back his story? Don't blame it on the people. You 50 years old. You were in your 40s at this time. Don't blame it on the people. The people didn't make you back his story. You backed his story. That's what I'm saying. Why would you flip on a victim? And you notice every victim, he has never helped a victim. He's only victim blamed and victim shamed. Cassie, Ron, is another great victim that is something happened to. All you did was victim blame and victim shame. You've never spoken up for a victim ever.
This could have been our grandmother. That's right. Free. We are here today because we understand that if we do not unite, then they're gonna keep killing us. That's right. If they don't see,
bro, why would you put this up, bro? This make you look like such a sucker. This makes you look like a sucker. So you stood there, right? You had all that shit to say about my son when you're sitting on that couch, but you ain't got none of that shit to say to him when you're standing right next to him. He was an ambulance chaser. Black Lives Matter this. Black Lives Matter that. They ambulance chasers. They stole what? Where was all that energy when you was just standing within this video where you standing right in front of this man?
see us unified and uniform, they're gonna start killing us. That's right. If we don't mobilize and utilize our power in mobilization and in unity,
He said he looked like a penguin from Batman. Yo, I said that shit. He looked like he looked like the Danny DeVito one. You remember when Danny DeVito played Penguin? That's what he looked like.
They think that we like it. That's right. If you are silent about your pain, they will kill you and think that you like it. That's right. So we made a play. We made a decision.
Now this is why I tell people, never ever go against your gut feeling. When your gut is telling you something, don't listen to people. Because now 8-9 years later, Ron Savage is reunited and it feels so good. He's outside in the hood taking pictures with Africa Bambaataa. But let me ask y'all something. Let me ask you a question.
No, let me ask you a question. Where were you? You saying you fighting this war. Bambaataa, that's the third or fourth time Bambaataa done showed up the Bronx River publicly and you ain't nowhere to be found. That's like the third or fourth time he didn't came to Bronx River and you were nowhere to be found. Don't try to put all the attention on Ron because you the one who say you've been fighting this war, not Ron.
Right. Let's get deep with this, right? To everybody that's watching, let me ask y'all a question. If a man accused you of what Ron Savage accused Africa Bambaataa of doing, would y'all ever take a picture with him again?
Are you serious, nigga? Is we serious right now? Is we serious? Hold on. Did he just say what I think he did? Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Now wait a minute. Now wait a minute. Now let's back that up on what he just said. Let's back that up on what he just said.
Let's get deep with this, right? To everybody that's watching, let me ask y'all a question.
Let's line that up.
If a man accused you of what Ron Savage accused Africa Bambaataa of doing, would y'all ever take a picture with him again?
Oh, really? Oh, really? Are you serious? Bam, put it up full mass. Put the goofy nigga up full mass. Put the tender love up full mass. Yeah, say put the tender love up full mass. Say tender love. This is my co-host right here. This is my co-host. Hey, Drip C, she trying to steal your spot.
Mind them, y'all. How old was you in this picture right here, my nigga? Why you ain't hook off on that nigga right there, bro? Why you ain't get aggressive with him like you get aggressive with everybody else? Well, why you ain't get aggressive with him like you said you be getting? You see how you used to be looking before you got YouTube money? Ain't no pictures of you with no jewelry and shit on before the YouTube money.
The nerve of this
Hassan
nigga.
Campbell
Mr. Switchy, what's up?
in pictures with Africa Bambaataa as an obese man. He's obese in the picture. He's obese, fat face. He's out of shape. He's overweight. Both of them two out of shape men. One look like they look like two bears. One a polar bear, one a brown bear. We don't believe your story. It seems like it's all lies. Cause how the hell is this gangsta ass nigga? This is a gangster. Let him tell you. He hitting niggas in the head with the headshots. He rocking niggas snapbox. He turning niggas TVs off. He had niggas in curfew in Bronx River. We do not have any evidence of Hassan Campbell as a little kid next to Africa Bambaataa.
And I've been saying this shit multiple times over the last 2 years. We have no evidence of Hassan being around. You can go back to my videos and you'll see me saying it for the last year. Damn near in every video I did on him. There is no evidence of Hassan being around Bambaataa as an adult. We've only seen pictures of him as an adult. And nobody has come out to vouch from Bronx River and say, yo, I seen Poppy with Brian Bambaataa when he was a young boy. None of that. It's just his word.
All we have is his word. What we do have is multiple pictures of Hassan Campbell standing next to Africa Bambaataa as a grown man.
They got the nerve to talk about Ron. Ron got a fucking mental disability. What's your excuse?
Who in their right mind would stand next to a man that destroyed the Zulu Nation? Inquiring minds want to know why would he stand next to a man a grown man at that just came out of nowhere and lied on Africa Bambaataa. Africa Bambaataa said in the beginning he didn't even know Ron Savage.
Okay, so obviously he did know him if he stood by him and took a picture after he didn't said all this. You just fucked up your whole story. Shit, Renegade said, I got more muscle than Hassan. At the same time, I've been to gym 5 a.m. every day, and I don't drink like a fish. Amen to that. That nigga drink like a sailor.
The lie detector, the test determined that was a lie. Then let's go back to the tapes, right? We gonna forget about the tapes with Mr. Biggs and Mickey Benson with Mr. Biggs.
Yeah, Ron got a mental disability.
Founder of the Zulu
You about
Nation,
to find out right.
Soul Sonic Force member, was on the phone offering Ron Savage $100,000.
Where was this phone call at, nigga? First you said it was $50,000. You just yesterday. You just said it was $50,000. Yesterday or the day before, you said it was $50,000. So now we know you're lying. I just played the video. Yesterday, nigga, you said it was $50,000. Now it's $100,000. You see him on SaNeter, now it's $100,000. Nigga, you be moving the goalposts.
Not to put out any more evidence on Africa Bambaataa. We gonna forget that. See, what y'all gotta understand is, right?
Both, Vixer, both.
Oh, let's not forget Brother T. We not gonna talk about Brother T.
All right. I never heard. Put the niggas on blast. I'm about to blow whistle out and shit. I never heard about him being I heard him get
Legend Bobby, what's up?
We heard the gay shit. I heard that since 1970. That's what we're saying. But I menopause, but we didn't know. I heard the gay since and the thing was, let me tell you. You used to be in the house room, didn't you? Nigga, please. Don't fucking try it. Don't try it. Let him say what
Let me make this clear for the 80s. All right, I was a young kid.
There ain't no proof of that neither.
Nah,
Right.
what happened in that room with Bam, man? What happened in that room?
That's what
get his whoop.
A little kid. I don't get 16. He got.
Everybody got kicked out of the Zoo.
Yeah. He said the 16.
I know about it. But I know about it. I made phone calls down there.
Yeah, he bought his way out of that.
Phone calls down there. And I'll get to that. I'll get to that.
People in the UK.
But let me get this.
One of the Zulu Nation chapter leaders who walked in a room and caught Africa Bambaataa with an underage boy named Raheem and put the beats on Africa Bambaataa. We're going to forget about.
Why are you putting this little boy name out of there? He's underage. If he's underage, you're not supposed to put his name out there, you dummy. The family can sue you.
That we're going to forget about the meeting with the black spades who sat down and put Africa Bambaataa on blast. We're going to forget about all this. Or we're going to forget about how the head of the Connecticut chapter and one of the founders of the Zulu Nation, TC Islam, came out and said they did their own investigation and made it clear. TC Islam made it clear.
Tired of guessing what's wrong with your YouTube videos? Well, vidIQ has the answers. Just connect your YouTube channel, click Optimize, and vidIQ pulls from over 20 million YouTube channels to tell you exactly what you should change with your title.
Hold up, dude. You mean tell me you that much of a Bambaataa groupie boy fan that, yo, all the money is going in there?
Hit him in the head. What the heck?
We started internal affairs.
Matter of fact, this is the dude right here that you said Lela Wills got killed, I think. I think this is him right here. So you just blew your own story out the water, dumbass. You said Lela got him killed. I think this the dude right here. Hold on, because I think I saw the rest in peace in there. Yeah. TC Islam. That's his name. This is the dude you claim Lela Wills got killed right after this interview. Got unalive after this interview. He said Bam was 20 when Haas was born and 30 when Haas was 10. So Haas was around Bam in the 90s, which made Haas a teenager. Exactly.
We started internal affair in the Zulu Nation 15 years ago, and the first one we internal affair was Africa Bambaataa. Because see, if I would have came out in the 90s saying I have suspicions that Bambaataa little boys up in the nation, I would have been dead because it's zealotism.
That if he would have said something back in the days on Africa Bambaataa, he would have got his TV turned off, his snot box rocked.
Wait, but you said that it was Bambaataa and them that did it. You said Lela set him up. This is the same dude. First, you just try to say Lela got you a lawyer when it was 10 toes. You were beefing with Lela Wills at this time. And this dude that you just showed, TC Islam, you claim Lela set him up and got him unalive. Yeah, he said Lela did it. He said Lela set him up. So when did she get you a lawyer if y'all was beefing because you claim that she got this man unalived? I'm pretty sure she's not getting you no lawyer after that. Nigga, you're lying.
They would have hit him in the head with the headshot. Which means that back in the days when the
Zulu Nation, I got a good glimpse. Hey, Quaz.
Which means that.
Hey, Quaz. Now, y'all don't see that little dirt patch right here that he keeps trying to comb to the front and make it a hairline? He got a Hitler mustache for a hairline. He got a Führer. He got the High Führer. Hell Hitler. He got the Führer mustache on his hairline. Hassan wants to capitalize off being Bam's only victim. Meanwhile, he was already a gay Gay bust down by the time he met Bam. He just said he was already broken in. Why don't he ever mention that? That's what I just said earlier. Why don't you ever go after the other people that you claim molested you? You don't never go after any of these people. Yo, stop climbing on that. Hey, go put some shorts on.
Back in the days when the Zulu Nation was at its strongest peak, Africa Bambaataa didn't have to worry about that because he had warriors inside the Zulu Nation that was going to die to protect his secret.
Yeah, but you said that you was the main hitter. You said you was the one that they go to. So where are these warriors coming from? You said you're the guy that Bambaataa comes to when he got beef.
This is why people didn't come out and talk about him, and they still remain silent. I remember my son telling me, "Your brother, I couldn't go up against that. The brothers was too strong." That's why. And
stop fucking lying. My son ain't never tell you that. My son ain't never like you, and you ain't never like. My son ain't never tell you that shit. You ain't never like my son, and my son ain't never like you. He ain't never tell you that shit, nigga. Stop lying.
And this was my number one beef. Well, shout out to my son because this wasn't his fight. It was my fight. This was my number one beef with my son.
That's what started people. What? Yo, this nigga is changing his whole entire story. Now this is why you was beefing with my son? Nigga. You was beefing with my son because you was jealous of his attention he was getting with Black Lives Matter. That's all that was. When did y'all start beefing about Africa Bambaataa?
I remember my son telling me, "Your brother, I couldn't go up against that. The brothers was too strong."
This nigga is lying.
That's why. And this was my number one beef. Well, shout out to my son because this wasn't his fight. It was my fight. This was my number one beef with my son.
That was his number one beef, y'all. That was his beef with my son. He said, "Nah, he like my son, yeah, but my son don't like him." Yeah, you right.
What up, people? They see me up in this hospital bed.
Wait, why are you? What was the point of this?
So nice,
bro. Who gives a now? Look at this bullet.
Yeah.
Does that look like a new bullet? Put it up full mass. Because you got the batteries in backwards. Does that look like that bullet look like that bullet it had been sitting in his body for 30 years? That bullet rusty than the motherfucker. And number two, the main thing is the doctor would have got fired. That's chain of custody and evidence. You're breaking the chain. I don't know what to tell you then. You're breaking the chain of custody of evidence because the doctor has to give the bullet straight to the police. He's not going to give the bullet to the victim so he can take a picture of it. He's going to give the bullet straight to the police so the police could take it down to forensics. He's not going to give it to you. That bullet was already in him and he got it taken out of him. That's why they gave him the bullet. Right. It's morphin' time. The way I switch up. Yo, Seven, you stupid as shit. All right, y'all. We got 53 people in the building. 46 in one and 10 in another. Wait. Yeah, 10 in one, 43 in another. Make sure y'all hitting that like button and get those likes up, family. Make sure y'all get those likes up. And we need $20 more to reach our daily goal, $55 to reach the whole entire goal. Shit, if everybody sent $1 right now, we reach the goal. We got 5 more days to get this $55. And we doing a daily goal of $30. So if We can get 20. We reach our goal for the day. Shit, if everybody sent $1 right now, we'll reach the whole entire goal. So hit the Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. Support the Back to School Drive, family. We got 5 days left, and we almost there. We right there at the finish line.
Piece of cake.
Piece of cake, my ass.
It wasn't his fight. This was my #1 beef with the whole hip hop community.
Wait, so why did you put that in there? What did that have to do with anything? You just wanted to. This nigga is a professional victim.
I flipped on every rapper because everybody stood silent. Nobody wouldn't even speak. So when I sat up there and I cried, my cries even went out the Bronx River and got clapped. Telling my story, y'all got the audacity to sit up there? Y'all really gonna sit up there? And now y'all want to sit up there and say, I mean, yeah, of course, I'm not mad because y'all saying he flip-flop. But at the same time, y'all forgetting that there's more victims. Y'all also forgetting and overlooking the fact
there's more victims. Where? We haven't seen you bring any of these victims out. We haven't seen you help these victims. We haven't seen you discuss these victims. You're not a victim, nigga. You're a lover. That's what you is. Lance, appreciate the 5. We need 15 more to go to reach our the daily goal. And 50 to reach the regular goal. Hit the Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, family. We need 15 more to reach our daily goal and 50 to reach the whole entire goal. So I know I see it. I see it. I see it. Appreciate it, Herbs, man.
that there is somebody that's going to court that's taking him to court right now. Africa Bambaataa is missing in action. Why y'all don't ask Africa Bambaataa in the Zulu Nation why he has not reported to court?
No rally, no
John Doe
protest,
that's
no
telling
nothing,
on him right now. Or are we going to sit up there and forget that the Zulu Nation did their own investigation after I came out on Africa Bambaataa? Some other members came out on Africa Bambaataa as well, and then y'all gonna act like y'all didn't see the tape where Africa Bambaataa was made to step down?
No, we didn't see none of that. No, we did not see any of that. But if you got the video, I'm pretty sure you're going to put it on here. Nope, it's not on here. You got footage of everything else. This is when you know he lying. You notice all the stuff that he put footage of when he's making his point, but the part where he's lying, you don't see no footage of it.
After he admitted to what he did to me.
No, he didn't.
Ain't no ifs, ands, and buts about it. Let's stop trying to take this situation.
Where is this video of him admitting him doing something to you? Where is this? Nobody has vouched for this. This is another thing nobody has vouched for. They said it was a phone call, but they never said he admitted to anything, and they never said he was stepping down. You said he was stepping down to Shadow. Appreciate it. We need $10 more to reach our daily goal. You said that he was going to step down and help kids.
Turn child victims into homosexuals. Let's stop with you jealous ass niggas and you jealous hip hop uncensored. You niggas is suckers. You straight suckers, cause y'all can see everything. Ain't nothing about me, and stop playing games.
Nah, you mad? Hip hop censors have been exposing your ass. That's why I knew it. I knew it because Hip Hop Censors just did a video. I just watched it before I went live, and they said the plot thickens. Whoever that just sent that 5, I don't want to. I think that was AP. Add Andy 67. Appreciate the $5. $5 more to reach our goal now. Our daily goal.
The problem is in the black community that most of the black men are the ones that touch the little girls and the little boys. So
yeah, there's proof of Bam denying it. I ain't never seen no proof of him admitting it. I have never yet to see any proof of Bambaataa admitting to doing anything to Hassan Campbell or anybody. This nigga is lying. Let's stop protecting zebra legs.
This is why y'all play game. Y'all play the he liked it game, or she liked it, because y'all can't understand why the children will go back. The children will go back because there is nowhere else to go.
Stop fucking lying, nigga. You had your mom. You're a fucking liar. You had somewhere to go. You chose to go over there. You said you was already broken in. So if somebody who's already experienced that shit, why would you go to another predator and continue to go back? Because you liked it, nigga. The first time you went in there and he did something to you, you chose the very next day to knock on that goddamn door and go right back. You're a goddamn lie.
We live amongst the predators, and it's more than one in the community. Stop playing mind games or go educate yourself. But don't disrespect no victims, you sucker ass niggas.
You mad?
Mad cause a nigga done came up and outshines you niggas. You niggas damn near got 1 million subscribers and nobody even know your fucking name. Yeah.
1 million people know their names, my nigga. What are you talking about? You just said they had 1 million subscribers. That means 1 million people know their names. That's what that means. That made absolutely no sense. He said these niggas got 1 million subscribers. He said these niggas got 1 million subscribers and nobody know y'all name. Those 1 million subscribers know their names. I would think so. They subscribe to him.
Really? See why y'all throwing shade.
We need a small business loan. Fast.
I got this.
Lone Falcon!
I put him in right. You got
it is what it is,
though. The remote.
It's clear as day. At the end of the day, there's a whole documentary with witnesses and people who spoke out against Africa Bambaataa. And now because one witness flip-flopped, we gonna act like Lord Sharif didn't get up on Star's platform? And when Lord Sharif got up on Star's platform,
you flip-flopped too, nigga. You said that you were going to do something and you didn't do anything. Stop trying to put the whole thing on Ron. You've been trying to put this whole entire thing on Ron for a year now.
I'm back.
Hey, sis, your niece trying to steal your spot as the co-host. You trying to steal your spot the whole lie. He said, yo, you got to listen to this shit, sis. And then he put Israel Doctrine up there on the video. Blowing his own, not Israel Doctrine, TC Islam. That's the bull who got killed.
I was gonna say, you know, got a YouTube historian.
Yeah, he mad at
the original Gerald.
Yeah, of course. I'm not mad because y'all saying he flip-flop. But at the same time, y'all forgetting that there's more victims. Y'all also forgetting and overlooking the fact that there is somebody that's going to court that's taking him to court right now. Africa Bambaataa is missing in action. Why y'all don't ask Africa Bambaataa in the Zulu Nation why he has not reported to court the answer to the John Doe that's telling on him right now? Or are we going to sit up there and forget that the Zulu Nation did their own investigation after I came out on Africa Bambaataa? Some other members came out on Africa Bambaataa as well, and then y'all gonna act like y'all didn't see the tape where Africa Bambaataa was made to step down?
When was this?
After he admitted to what he did to me.
When was there a tape? Because I remember in the press conference you was talking about it. You said it was a secret meeting, and the lady checked you because you said Bambaataa said that he was going to step down to help children.
If it was a secret meeting, why was it put on YouTube?
I don't know, but when did Bambaataa admit to doing this?
It was a conference call. He didn't admit, he just said he was stepping down. I don't even know if that damn conference call is still up yet. But
I was wrong, so it was on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
So, but when
that's the one Pepsi them was in.
But when did Bambaataa say that? Tyrone, appreciate it.
Thank you, Tyrone.
But when did Bambaataa say admit to anything? I don't remember Bambaataa.
We only need 5 more, right?
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Oh yeah. But when did Bambaataa admit to it? Yeah. When did Bambaataa admit to
They
that?
had that conference call. Bam said something at the end, and then you heard that cutoff part where Bam was like, I don't give a damn. Remember that video we was playing the other day with Malik from my channel?
Mm-hmm.
And played a little piece of, he told you what Bam said at the end.
Exactly. So this nigga is lying. Again.
They came out and did a little press conference. Oh, we so sad. We gonna remove Bambaataa. And then nobody ever said anything else.
This nigga's a bold-faced liar. He's stay lying. Never stops.
And I'm thinking part of that is because Hassan never went to the proper authorities.
Yeah, I still can't believe he said Lela got him a lawyer, and it was the same lawyer as B Stinger, and he threw it out.
Because
He
bro,
been trying to put this whole thing on Ron for a year.
he can't be seen to be telling the truth.
Right.
Because if you tell the truth, the story makes even less sense.
He said Bam skeeted Zulu
Yo,
gyro sauce on Hassan Campbell.
Leave food out of this, okay?
Oh, that was you. That was you, head spins that sent that last $5. I think. Hold on, because I think I just saw something.
Erdman just sent you.
No, I know who Erdman is. Oh yeah, that was us head spinners. But yeah, Erdman, appreciate that $5 that you just sent. That just okay. So
we reached the daily goal.
Yeah, we reached our daily goal. Woo! So now all we need is $30.
How much?
$35.
$35, family. $35. Heads fellas, thank you.
We reached the daily goal today, but to reach the whole entire thing, we need $30 more.
$35 lacking, fam.
That's up to y'all. We reached our daily goal. I'm letting y'all putting that out there now. We reached the daily goal. But if you guys want to reach the whole entire goal, you can continue to keep doing that if you want. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo is at the top of the chat.
Ain't no ifs, ands, and buts about it. Let's stop trying to take this situation and turn child victims into homosexuals. Let's stop with you jealous ass niggas and you jealous hip hop uncensored. You niggas is suckers. You straight suckers. Because y'all can see everything ain't nothing about me and stop playing games. See, the problem is in the black community that most of the black men are the ones that touch the little girls and the little boys. So this is why y'all play games. Y'all play the.
There we go. Head spins. Spin. I ain't got my glasses.
Back from when it first started and everybody started questioning stuff. Renegade, I meant to ask you yesterday, you and your fiance broke up? If so,
no, Renegade, you good. You good. You good. Like I understand the people that shit. Y'all don't owe me no explanations. Yeah, y'all don't owe me no explanations.
Shouldn't nobody have to singly fund this on their own?
Yeah,
it's a team.
Yeah, teamwork make the dream work. Teamwork make the dream work.
He liked it game, or she liked it because y'all can't understand why the children will go back. The children will go back because
But there was no other children that went back besides you and Ron. Well, Ron didn't go back. Ben came to him. There was no children that went back besides you that we know of. None of these other children who came out, who said they were children, they never said they went back.
Where they at?
And where they at? We saw the one dude who said something about Bambaataa coming in the bathroom and pissing with him. He never went back. So don't try to say the children, nigga. You weren't a child.
There is no. Went back more than that Bobby Blue Bland song over and over and over and over and over.
Right. We have no proof that you were about Brown Bambaataa as a child. So from now on, that's out the window until you show us some type of evidence that you was around this man as an adolescent at 12. Because you changed the story on that too. First you said he did it till you was like 18.
I'm sorry to hear that.
And then we'll
Renegade.
Oh man, I am so sorry to hear that. Oh man. Shit, I almost went through that last week. I was in this motherfucker. You heard me the other day. I was in this motherfucker scared for my motherfucking life. I was in here. Dead serious. I know how I feel. Shit, I almost shit my heart out when I realized how serious the situation was.
There's nowhere else to
work hard to build these things, and
go. We live amongst the predators, and it's more than one in the community. Stop playing mind games or go educate yourself.
So if there's more than one predator in the community, why are you only taking down one of them?
He ain't even taking him down.
Your brother's a predator, according to you. Your aunt was a predator, according to you. Whoever the other lady was, why aren't you taking them down? Where are all these other predators?
I guess they got a pass.
Right. Where are all these other predators? Because they're not Bambaataa. They don't got Bambaataa's name. What do you want?
But don't disrespect no victims, you sucker ass niggas.
Get some water.
Man, cause a nigga done came up and outshined you niggas. You niggas damn near got a million subscribers and nobody even know your fucking name.
You said he said these niggas got 1 million subscribers and nobody know their name. I think those 1 million subscribers know their name.
Oh yeah, bro, real quick, cause I talked to Q last night and I got a new show update.
Go ahead.
The 30th, he's gonna be in Chicago, Manzi.
Oh shit.
30th, Chicago. Let me know if you want further details, and you can get tickets at anthonyqthesinger.com.
I can't watch Anthony live. He had me fucking at the concert.
On the 1st, he's gonna be in Memphis, Tennessee again. On the 2nd, he's gonna be in Huntsville, Alabama. On the 14th, he's gonna be in Little Rock, Arkansas. The 14th of September.
Right.
And then that's the last one I got for now.
I can't watch Q live. He had that whole audience butt ass naked. Making babies in the audience with his songs.
Let me know what you need, Manzi, because when Q on the road, it might take me a day or two to get in touch with her. We be playing phone tag.
Shout out to Q.
And Prestige is gonna be with him for all of those dates.
Yeah, I can see why y'all throwing shade. But it is what it is, though.
Now they throwing shade.
It's clear as day. At the end of the day, there's a whole documentary with witnesses and people who spoke out against Africa Bambaataa. And now
but not one of those witnesses said, I saw Hassan with him. That's the part. That's the crazy part right there. A whole documentary of witnesses, and not one of those witnesses said, I saw Bambaataa with Hassan Campbell when he was 12.
The most anybody would give Hassan when he was talking about that shit was a head nod. Show you right.
Exactly. And even the people that you put in this video, they said that Manzi, peace and welcome. They said that they caught Bambaataa with other people. None of these people ever said they saw you with them.
He said it the Power Rangers.
Oh yeah, because what's the name? Seven said it's morphin time. That's how Hassan switch up.
Rangers.
That's how Hassan switch up.
One witness flip-flopped. We gonna act like Lord Sharif didn't get up on Star's platform? And when Lord Sharif got up,
there was more than one witness. It was you too. You flip-flopped like you're doing now.
On Star's platform, he broke down how he tried to take Africa Bambaataa down because he walked in and seen Africa Bambaataa. Matter of fact, he even talked about how Africa Bambaataa was in high school. They used to go, he went back to the days of high school and Africa Bambaataa going to the junior high school to collect little boys. Stop playing with me.
Again, he never said he collected you though. We don't give a fuck with Africa, but we do. But right now, we're talking about you. Nobody has seen you with Africa Bambaataa, bro. You bodyguarded for him. You was his bodyguard. And yo, that's another thing. Says he had the nerve to say, if a nigga did all those things to you, why would you stand and take a picture with him?
And I will always love you.
You ever seen the movie Bulletproof with Damon Wayans and Adam Sandler when he hit that part? Adam was killing it in the shower.
Let me put this link in the back chat. It's like 4 minutes.
All right.
I'm still looking, but I think I think it's something. Well, I know it's something on this one. This is when Khalid. Whoa, Lord. Check the back.
He's saturated. Oh, it says the video is unavailable.
Hold on, let me put it on unlisted. God damn it, YouTube.
I'm moist.
Y'all sitting up there running around trying to protect the predator. But then again, let's take it back to when Khalil Wamani said he did the story of, which I was there for. I was in the hospital when Africa Bambaataa got stabbed by a new victim.
Yeah.
This is one of the seeds that sparked all this shit. When that young boy woke up in the room with Africa Bambaataa.
He said that his beef started with my son over Africa Bambaataa.
Lies.
When did that happen? He said that was his main
The whole
beef.
reason I had Malik on in the first place is because we was all confused and didn't nobody want to come out and say nothing like that. But at the same time, we had questions. So you know me, we was talking about York and shit, and then Malik had came in, and I think it was Toy, and he was like, "Yeah, Malik, no," and then we set up the interview with Malik.
Yeah, he said, my son told him that Bambaataa team is too strong.
Rain all over him.
Bambaataa, Molly walked him, and he went into the kitchen and he got a knife because the little boy was a little bit older.
Okay,
and he was old enough to know that nigga just violated him. He went in that kitchen and he got that knife and stabbed Ahmed, the manager / roommate.
I thought Bam
co-founder of the Zulu Nation in Africa Bambaataa. Let's stop playing. There's too much evidence out there that it don't.
Yeah, it's evidence out there that he's done it to other people, but there's no evidence out there that he did it to you. That's the main point, bro.
My son didn't know him till he started talking smack about my son, and then everybody started going to my son, and then my son hardly acknowledged him, but he still kept on, my son, my son, my son.
And you notice he's talking about what Bam did to everybody else and not him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bambaataa all of a sudden ain't do nothing to him now because after Zipton broadcasted that there's no evidence of you being around him as a kid. After I done said it 1 billion times.
The only evidence we ever have of him as a child is that Double Dutch bus video.
In that album cover. And he was 18, 17.
Yeah.
Have to go to court. Now all of a sudden we gotta wait for a white man to rule over what goes on in our community instead of us judging what goes on in our community ourselves.
If I'm not mistaken, that video I just sent you talking about that audio.
I'm gonna play it right after this. Yeah, I'm gonna play it right after this. Now, bro, did you just say what I think you just said, nigga? You talking about we gotta wait for the white man? You won't even do nothing about it.
Africa Bambaataa, let's stop playing. There's too much evidence out there that it don't have to go to court.
Somebody that's supposed to be
now all of a
sudden wait on the white man?
Yeah, he said there's so much evidence out there that it don't gotta go to court. What do you mean?
We gotta wait for a white man to rule over what goes on in our community instead of us judging what goes on in our community ourselves. This is why we won't never.
Hold on.
Why you always dying? Why you always dying? Oh my gosh, stop freaking dying. Info warrior.
Right. He talking about we gotta wait for the white man to judge what goes on in our community. It's better than you sitting around talking on the internet, not doing anything and just collecting money off of it.
Jada say he was grown on the Tribe album.
Yeah, he was a grown man. He had a mustache.
That's why I say the only evidence we have of him as a child is on that Double Dutch bus video.
I ain't never see that.
You ain't never seen the Double
as a community
bus coming down the street. He one of the little kids going on the bus.
Oh yeah, I ain't never see that.
Because the reality of it is, we don't have to send that man to jail. All we got to do is turn our back on him and exile him out of the hip hop community.
We don't got to send him to jail.
See, this is what led everybody to be like, wait, hold up. How are you gonna sit up here and say this man don't need to go to jail, and you say he violated you?
Right, and you said he violated thousands of other kids. So he's just allowed to.
We just need to kick him out of hip hop.
Kick him out of hip hop. that's not going to stop him from doing what he's doing.
That
What the
sounds
fuck
like
is,
a scorned lover.
yeah, what does kicking him out of hip hop have to do with him molesting children?
Because then he won't have no friends and he'll have to come back to his poppy.
Right. Right. That shit just clicked. Right. You trying to sweep the rug from under his feet so he has to come back to you.
Ourselves. This is why we won't never amount to be shit.
It was never about exposing. Hassan was mad because he got traded in for a newer model.
Yep. He said that we gotta wait for the white man, can't handle it ourselves. Nigga, you didn't handle it yourself.
The hotel national anthem. Let's wait for the white man.
You had 50,000. Yeah, you had 50,000 chances to do something about it, and you did nothing. And instead, you know what you said to us? I love that man. It's because I love that man. Matter of fact, let's play that again. Let's play it one more time.
I ain't seen none of that in the Thailand news info.
Let's play that one more time. Because you said we wait for the white man to do something about it. That's what he said.
Oh,
let's line this up perfectly.
Oh, oh Lord, he's special.
Now listen to what he just said, and we're gonna line this up perfect.
And he was in the hospital when Africa Bambaataa got stabbed by a new victim. This is one of the seeds that sparked all this shit. When that young boy woke up in a room with Africa Bambaataa molly-whopping him, and he went into the kitchen and he got a knife.
Why are you talking about these nasty ass details?
And he was old enough to know that nigga just violated him. He went in that kitchen and he got that knife and stabbed Ahmed, the manager / roommate, co-founder of the Zulu Nation in Africa Bambaataa. Let's stop playing. There's too much evidence out there that it don't have to go to court. Now all of a sudden we gotta wait for a white man to rule over our.
You don't want it to go to court because you know that the evidence is going to overwhelm saying that Bambaataa never did anything to you as a kid. That's why you don't want to go to court. You're going to have to prove that you was around him, and you can't.
Goes on in our community instead of us judging what goes on in our community ourselves.
So instead of us judging, right? He said we supposed to handle it ourselves. So this is how you handled it, though. This is what you did to handle it.
For a minute, bro. They want to know which kid his son was on the double Dutch bus.
All right, go ahead.
Hold on, now the double Dutch bus pulls up.
You gotta put it up full screen, sis.
Hold on.
Oh, he got the Moonwalk 3000s on.
Well, this was the 70s. He finna hop off the bus.
And this is a Bambaataa video?
No, you ain't never heard of double Dutch bus before. The double Dutch bus coming down the street. Huh?
I'm born in 89.
Yeah, but this let's see. Hold on, cause he in one.
Yeah, it could be him.
No, like we got confirmation that this was him.
That's him. You can tell by the
we got confirmation because they was like, we found this out 3-4 years ago, like right before the pandemic. It's him or it's another little boy, but he on here.
This dude is from Philly too. Rim, ask your mom about this song. Yeah, that was Hassan with the afro, Adrian.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. You can tell by
because it's like one more scene where they come off the hold on. Yep, that's him. Because I remember that's the that was a screen still. Yeah,
that's definitely him. You can tell by the eyebrows and the cheekbones and the big ass nose. That's definitely him. Barganics, what's up?
That's the only picture we have of Hassan Campbell as a child.
Now, listen to what he just said. Wait for the community.
Now, all of a sudden, we got gotta wait for a white man to rule over what goes on in our community instead of us judging what goes on in our community ourselves?
Okay, so let's see what your judgment was. Let's see what your judgment was. Well, what goes on and what we should do about it.
There's a sucker in our blood. Now we gotta ask this question because I'll be a bitch ass nigga if I did. Let's go. Because this question always arises with you. You done did time. You done caught a couple bodies. Everybody want to know, where was your enemy to rape because this man did something to you when you was a youngster, right? Right. So everybody want to know what happened to that energy when it came to you revenging your manhood with that man.
I don't have it in me to kill that man because even though he violated me as a child, he protected and fed my mother's kids when my mother was going through certain shit.
That ain't got nothing to do.
I'm not finished. No,
this is what he do.
Do not take away
That's
from my
not the
pain.
violation.
Listen,
You want everybody else to do something, but this is what you do. This is how you handle it. But you want everybody else to handle it for you. You want everybody else to do your dirty work. No, nigga, we're not persecuting the man that you saying violated you, but you won't do it yourself. You wouldn't even see the lawyer, and you still talking about you loving. Why should anybody fight for you? That's like the sister, the sister who gets beat up by her boyfriend, and then when her boyfriend beats her up, she calls you. You go over there and whoop his ass. And they call the cops. She gets you locked up and goes back to him. That's what this is.
This is why we won't never amount to be shit as a community. Because the reality of it is, we don't have to send that man to jail. All we got to do is turn our back on him and exile him out of the hip-hop community.
That's not going to stop him from molesting little boys. You're actually going to give him a reprieve and take. What are you talking about? I would have blicky bam and tossed him for. Right.
But I can see why B Stinger decided to turn the other cheek. First and foremost, B Stinger's like the little, like the little Dorf in the movie 300. He wasn't accepted. He got a tick.
There you go again, victim blaming and shaming again.
He's mentally retarded. He goes to a psychologist, and I'm not saying this. He goes to a psychologist. So when you find yourself, you ain't got no woman wants you, you ain't got no friends.
You are saying this.
Friends that you can return back.
He said, I'm not saying this to diss him. That's exactly what you're doing.
Sister Haas.
To is the house that Africa Bambaataa built, and they'll let him sell some T-shirts in the hip hop museum. Another house that Africa Bambaataa built, who's already got $20 million in donations. That
you're
can't
mad.
see why he flip flop.
You're mad.
You gonna tell me a nigga that got curtains in his kitchen, he got sheets in the window in his kitchen instead of curtains? You gonna tell me what that's what like? And he stays saying, I stole his story, I stole his life. There's more.
You just said you're not dissing him, and you just threw like 7 disses back to back. The man is mentally challenged, and you're making fun of his curtains. Well, let's talk about them sequence curtains that you had. I'd rather have sheets up on my window. Yeah, I'd rather have. Oh yeah, I found it.
Easy, that double did Dutch. That double did Dutch. They had us singing Pigland back then, and we didn't know it. Oh, she got the extra zesty variety.
Yeah, the long one.
She got the palm tree cup that went with the pineapple cup.
He definitely mad. He mad that Ron probably back with Bambaataa and they got that 20 million. Probably broke him off something. A little something.
Victims than you,
the son been trying to break into the industry for a very long
I came out before you.
Since he was a kid, you've been trying to break into the industry, and you're bitter.
You
You're
just
bitter.
was smart enough and knew how to go through the mainstream media and get on the news.
So what does that make you? What does that make you? If he was smart enough, you saying he was mentally retarded, but he was smart enough to go to the media, but you went to YouTube. You went to SaNeter and them. So what does that make you? If he's retarded, but he was smart enough to do what he did, what the hell does that make you?
Retarded.
I came out on
Right.
Facebook. You came out on the news, but you came out for nothing. And now you just want all.
He didn't come out for nothing because he actually got a bill passed. You came out for nothing. Well, no, you came out for money. He actually got a bill passed. I can't say you did anything. We can't say you did anything besides ramble on the internet.
All of this stuff to go away because you volunteered to lay down with that monster.
He volunteered.
Or did you?
Bruh, if Bam crooked his finger
Because
at
I got
you,
the
be
audio.
on roll, you be on wheelies going down
Mickey
Bronx.
Bixler telling you that you wanted it. And you crying saying, no, I didn't. I was a child. I was a child. You even went into the story about how Bam made you go down on your brother, on your sister's boyfriend, Dyrone.
I mean, you did a story where you went down on a handicapped dude. But I mean, why are you pointing the finger at him when you went down on a handicapped man? You had an orgy with a handicapped dude. That's the truth, sis.
Let me ask you a question.
I know, but don't.
How do you feel
Make
that
sure
your
y'all hitting that
family,
like
the
button,
Zulu
family.
Nation, a family that you helped to build, is now running around with a dude that slandered your name all over the internet, and it's just all good now? You cool with that?
You're mad. You're definitely jealous. You're trying to get them to turn on Ron because Ron went back and they accepted him. You're mad. Your butt hurt.
He big man. He
Yeah.
man. He big man.
You're trying to get the Zulu to hate Ron. Why? If he's a victim, why are you trying to get the Zulu to you said they got killers over there. So why are you trying to instigate this man to be unalived? Virginia Cash, peace and welcome. Why are you trying? Yeah, he did. He had a threesome with a handicapped dude. But why are you trying to instigate this man being unalived by Zulu Nation?
Let me ask you a question. How do you feel?
Yeah, Blicky.
That your family, the Zulu Nation, a family that you helped to build, is now running around with a dude that slandered your name all over the internet, and it's just all good now. You cool with that, Dyrone?
My nigga, you are slandering him right now. You're slandering the Zulu Nation. Like, what are you talking about, bro? You go and point the finger at him. You cool with a nigga that been slandering you? Nigga, you just said you was the first one.
Dyrone, you cool with that?
Did he say Tyrone?
He done sat up there and turned you into a straight homosexual all over the internet. Dyrone, you cool with that? Biggs, you cool with that
There you
too?
go again, trying to get people to fight your battle.
Or you niggas would do anything for the love of money. It is what it is.
I mean, like, say Bambaataa molested you as a kid. Is that doing that? That's pretty much doing anything for money. To say Bambaataa molested you as a kid and lie and slander this man's name. That's the same thing, bro. You did the same exact thing that Ron's doing, and you're trying to point the finger at Ron when you did the same exact thing. I'm not taking Ron's side. I'm not saying that he's right because I believe that Ron's wrong because people fought for you, and I was one of those people, and you made us all look like fucking idiots for fighting for you. But I'm not going to sit here and let you slander this man who's mentally challenged when you did the same exact thing. Both of y'all niggas capitalized off of pain that people like me and my mother had to suffer through. Now, I'm not a victim, but I'm a child of a victim, so that makes me a victim because I'm the product of that victimization. So to sit here and watch you capitalize off of something that my mother actually went through, and that me and my mother and my brothers had to struggle through our whole entire lives, I'm not going for
it. Stay tuned to part 2, man. I am not done. I got plenty of receipts. I am
You ain't got no
not done.
fucking receipts.
See, what we not going to do is shout
If
out.
you got plenty of receipts, show us some receipts of you being around him as a kid. That's the only receipts we want to see.
Shout out to John Doe. Shout out to John Doe waiting to go to court on Africa
Objection, that
Bambaataa,
is
who's
fine.
a no-show. It is what it is. But then again, the way I feel right now, I wouldn't even be surprised if John Doe is another Africa Bambaataa plant just to make everybody else look like a liar. You got to...
Now you're victim blaming the dude who actually did something? Now you're victim blaming the man who actually had the balls to stand up and take Bambaataa to court. No,
but
I
go
think
back and listen to what he said again.
I think you the plan.
And remember that this lawsuit is still like up in the air.
Right.
Pull it back like 15 seconds.
Shout out to John Doe waiting to go love of money. It is what it is. Stay tuned to part 2, man. I am not done. I got plenty of receipts. I am not done. See, what we not going to do is shout out to John Doe. Shout out to John Doe waiting to go to court on Africa Bambaataa, who's a no-show. It is what it is. But then again, the way I feel right now, I wouldn't even be surprised if John Doe is another Africa Bambaataa plant just to make everybody else look like a liar. You got to...
Why would Africa Bambaataa plant somebody to take him to court to make you...
It wasn't Africa Bambaataa.
You're the plant.
That sent a plan. But maybe it wasn't because they wanted to discredit the victims. Maybe it's because they couldn't find no more.
I think that he's the plant. If anybody's making the victims look like a liar, it's him.
No. Get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
This was back in 2017.
Yeah.
It's 2024.
No, the John Doe came because I wasn't on YouTube.
That
when the John Doe came out, I just had got on YouTube.
Listen, the lawsuit is still. I'm going through my timeline right now. 2017, 2018. That's when they first came out and filed this lawsuit.
Oh, so we didn't find out about it until
y'all didn't find out about it. Because I got it on my channel. That's what I'm telling you. I'm going through my timeline.
Yeah.
I'm going through these videos looking for something, and I just ran across it, and I'm in the 2017-18 time frame.
Right.
Because John Doe, what was it? John Doe granted right to keep his name anonymous or something like that. That's when it first started getting publicized. It was already in the works.
Oh, wow. Okay, this is that Khalid Omani video you talking about. This is the audio.
This is the audio
that Hassan was talking about.
Yes.
A couple of times, and it's been in the conscious community. You know, I'm the big FBI snitch and all those kind of things, and
that's Khalid.
I expect that from that community because that's where their minds are at. But I hope that this story comes out in the right way, the way I told it, to show that Yahweh ben Yahweh was a man that was using religion to masquerade as a gangster.
Oh, this is the dude that took down Yahweh.
I'm one of many black folk down there in Miami that decided that we're gonna put an end to.
I ain't gonna lie. When I was in my studies and shit, find my way, I came across Yahweh, and I'm like, oh, he's saying some profound shit. But then when this nigga started talking about he was Jesus, that's I was like, okay, no.
Yahweh was blowing up city blocks.
No. Yeah, I know. I found that out about on FBI's Most Wanted.
Yeah, and then the funniest thing was, this is what happens when you interview former members of cults at the same time, different cults at the same time. Turn out Khalil Amani and Chuck was down in Miami at the same time, and they saw a Yahweh versus Yorkie fight.
Oh shit!
They were finna get into it. That shit was so funny. Well, keep playing.
It's criminality. I just happened to be the most visible, the guy who was out front leading the charge to put an end to his reign of terror. So tomorrow night, my story will be on TV on the ID channel. Check it out.
That's where I saw him.
Okay.
That's where I saw him. He was on the ID channel.
Yeah.
My mom watched that shit all the time.
So the next
I remember pointing him out. I was like, "Mom, that's the dude from YouTube."
Somebody said, "Let's examine Mr. Money. Let's examine Mr. a bit. Let's do it." That Doran?
Yeah, Doran.
Doran? Yeah. Okay.
I miss Doran.
Fire away.
You said all these niggas think they Jesus. Right.
Was Poppy in a relationship or was he? Hold on. I don't scroll too far. It says, was he raped for years or in a relationship? And what questions you got for him, Doran? Sorry.
Dark one.
You ready?
Go ahead.
Was Poppy in a relationship or
Pause it.
You know, people say I hear, you know, other.
Look at the left.
Another picture of him and Bambaataa.
Mm-hmm.
That's the third picture right there. Put it up, full mass.
Dark.
Chris, what's up? Dark. Big T. Put it up, full mass. That's you and Bambaataa again as an adult. Grown man. Grown man.
He was retelling his story and trying to say he was in a relationship, and you know the case can be made for that because the fact that he said that even when he came out of jail, African Bambaataa would send him money, or if his dogs were sick, he would help him to the vet and stuff like that, and so people have taken that and said that they had a bona fide relationship.
Man.
I'm not willing to go that far and say that.
Bona fide relationship.
I believe in his story that he was indeed molested. I just kind of leave it like that. I think he was molested. I think that, you know, I wrote a book about being molested, and I can say this much, that the first time I was touched inappropriately by a man, I was 12 years old, and I knew from that experience alone that I didn't like the feeling of being, and I never put myself in that position again. And at 12 years old, I thoroughly knew that this was not right, and I stayed away from it. But now, I think when we look at the Poppy story, it's a bit different because mine was just kind of a stranger who did something to me, where his is someone who he's known since he was in diapers, supposedly. And the fact of the matter is that the guy that was molesting him was famous. And we can't discount the fact that people are struck by fame, and to be around famous people and to be around popular people. So African Bambaataa had a little bit more going on than the average guy who molests people, you know, where, you know, the average person get molested, they don't ever go back because it was just that, a molestation. But you're talking about someone at the time had one of the biggest records in the world, in the country, and Poppy to some degree. And he's actually kind of said that, basically, that, you know, he got a chance to hobnob and be around, you know, famous rappers and industry people and Bambaataa himself. And that was kind of the trade-off, the molestation part of it. So it wasn't like, I truly believe if African Bambaataa was not African Bambaataa, it would have.
Now you heard what he said, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some people will do anything to be around celebrities and be in the in crowd. So
right.
basically, he was paid.
He said that.
Paid.
All right. 47 people in this building, 37 likes. Make sure y'all get those likes up, family. Make sure y'all get those likes up.
And he fell in love. Bam was sitting up there whispering in his ear, I can show you the world.
A whole new world. He even said it. Because Africa Bambaataa had people like Queen Latifah and LL Cool J. And then KRS-One.
It didn't matter what I did, he was not going to put me on.
Bam.
Done deal. The first time Poppy would have been molested, he would have shut that shit down, and that would have been that. But the fact of the matter is, this man was somebody very important in hip hop circles, and thus it gave him a reason to basically kind of sell his soul to deal with the molestation to be around that lifestyle. So that's my take on it.
Selling your booty for beatbox and some.
Right. Groceries for groceries. Groceries for motherfucking groceries.
It wasn't even for groceries for the house though, bruh. He did the same thing. He was trying to. He wanna be down since he liked to sing that song.
Right. Now let's watch this crash out. All right, y'all. Now this is what Hassan's butthurt about. Ron is getting all the attention right now. Everybody wants to interview Ron. Ron even knows this now because he even threatened to leave SaNeter. I will leave right now. Every time Lela pops up, he goes off. Ron is getting all the attention right now, and Hassan can't stand that. That's basically, he got his man back.
Him butt hurt.
He mad that he didn't. The boy is mine. You need to give it up. I had about enough. It's not hard to see. Bambaataa is mine.
It's fun.
Oh man.
Yeah, basically 7.
Shy, put the weed down. Put it up, full mask. Put the high face up, full mask. Shy.
How dare you?
Shy.
How dare you put the disrespect on weed name? That is Filthy Frank, the West Side Dust Head.
Oh, I know that. Oh yeah, no, I did hear Frank used to get high back in the day.
That's that old school smoker jaw. He don't smoke no more. Allegedly.
I'm talking about his eyes is glazed red.
They always like that, bruh.
No, he got the Michael Jordan eyes.
They used to call him the West Side Dust Head.
Oh wow.
They're all residual.
Oh, so he was out there with Unc. He was out there with Unc.
They used to call him Filthy Frank from the West Side, aka the West Side Dust Head.
Many years. People don't know that side of him, but a lot of people do. And some people that just getting acquainted with Ron Savage only know the part of him and Bambaataa. They only know, the gossip stuff of him and Bambaataa. But this brother is a true living legend who have been down. He was known as the Bee Stinger and still is known as the Bee Stinger. Talk to me, Ron, about how did you get involved?
Now, from the moment Ron, I'm gonna let you know now. From the moment Ron opens his mouth, you know for a fact that it's going left. It's gonna go left. From the second he opened his mouth.
In the whole hip hop world, how did you get involved in that?
Oh man, listen, Si. Listen, man. First of all, I'd like to say peace to you. You know what I mean? Peace to your chat and all that, and brother Reggie, I see you. You know what I mean? So listen, man. I'm just chilling like Si, man. I'm feeling. Listen, man. I feel Bee Stinger coming on. I mean, listen, man. Is it okay? Listen, man. Is it okay if Bee Stinger can join us and whatnot? You know what I mean? Listen, man. Listen, Si, this is why I didn't really want to do the interview, because sometimes he just pop up out of nowhere and whatnot. You know?
Yo, Caldwell, you can't come in for this, man. It's a one-on-one interview, brother. Please don't hit the link.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, man. I got into to hip hop. It was when I was in junior high school. It was a group called the Crazy 8 Zulu Crew. They was from Monroe Projects up in the Bronx and whatnot. Shout out to Chipper Chip. You know what I mean? To Chipper, Lamont, Frank, Kevin, Curtis. The whole Monroe posse and whatnot. So that's that I got introduced Zulu Nation through them. That was even before I met Bambaataa and the people from Bronx River and whatnot. But fast forward from there, how I really got down and whatnot, was DJ Jazzy J. That's Africa Bambaataa's DJ back in the days and whatnot.
Oh, yeah, that's with the Fresh Prince?
Nah.
Yeah, behind the bar. What's up with you, bro? I thought that was kind of weak too. I mean, he could have blocked her, but he just put her in a timeout. But Yeah, I hate how he reacts when Lela comes around. Yeah, it's a reason why. When a person wants to avoid somebody and don't want to, that they got beef with, there's a reason. There's some truth to what that other person is saying.
This is
Go
old,
ahead.
right?
What you saying?
Is this old or is
No,
this new?
this is yesterday.
Oh
This is
shit.
yesterday. This is yesterday.
Nah, DJ Jazzy J. That's the original.
DJ Jazzy. You're right.
Yeah, yeah. That's the original
I like my
DJ
pineapple
Jazzy
cup.
J. You know what I mean? And he was going with this girl in my building called Denise. And I was in love with Denise's little sister. We was the same age. We was the same age and whatnot. And we was the same age and whatnot. And I used to go up there, and that's how I met Jazzy. And and the rest is history. I met the members from the Zulu Nation and stuff like that.
Yeah, let me say peace and shout out to Lila Wills. For some reason, somebody tried to start a little beef with me and the sister. I ain't got no beef with my sister at all. Trust and believe
You
that.
about to go
No
off.
beef. And my sister say, I feel sorry for all the children in Bronx River. I'm sorry you weren't protected. I want to say, I think
That's
that
a man. Shout out.
And this is why I don't understand why he snapped on her. She said, "I'm sorry you weren't protected." She said, "I feel bad for all the children in Bronx River, and I'm sorry you weren't protected." Right? He goes off.
Because, bruh.
It's something about Lela that triggers him. Something happened that triggers him, and it got to be some truth to what she's saying because it wouldn't trigger you like that. You only get mad when it's the truth,
Bruh, he
huh?
ain't right in the head.
Yeah, I know. We've been do that.
I'm saying though, you can't put rational thinking on folk that ain't right in the head.
Okay, yeah, I get. I see that. I get what you're saying.
It's a little
Shout
bit
out to
different.
Bronx River.
Don't make sense to the senseless because they think they making sense, but at the same time they just like
Right.
it's just a
Right.
anything else. CC Lela name off.
He said because this is dope. Yo, it's about to go straight left.
Hey, I think
That's
that
a man. Shout out to Bronx River.
Mention Lela.
You know what I mean? Listen, I just was over there like 2 weeks ago, and the children looked it very well.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Listen. We not gonna start the ball crap.
Wait, what? The children looked it very well.
That's what he said. The
I don't think
children
that
look
was.
well.
I don't think
If
that was
you
something
want to
you should have said.
decipher crazy speak, children looking very well could mean they haven't been touched.
Yeah, but that's just the way he said it. I get what he's trying to say, but I don't think that's how you should.
And we all
That's all
know,
I'm saying.
bro.
With that,
Ain't no cracker there no more. Just
bitch. Facts.
Right.
Looked it very well.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Listen. We not gonna start the ball crap with that bitch. Facts.
Man,
you know what I mean? I don't care. I don't care. Stop. I don't care. Listen. I don't care if I'm on the House of Consciousness. You know what I mean? Listen. She wants to be recognized and stuff, so let her be recognized. To be
booty hole up?
Conscious. Listen. I don't care.
This nigga put a booty hole up. He said, "I don't care if I'm on the House of Consciousness." What the fuck is that supposed to be?
He let people crash out on there on purpose because it brings views.
Yeah,
he know.
Oh,
He your boy came
go back to
down
Carol.
like it was coming to America.
Go back to Farrell's interview. He know.
He sat up there and had Polite on after
If
he
I'm
said
on the-
he'd never have him on his platform again. He does stuff.
House of consciousness. You know what I mean? Listen, she wants to be recognized and stuff, so let her be recognized. And listen, I'm sorry to the chat, bro. Listen, I'm about to have fun right now.
All right, but listen, Ron,
I keep
I'm gonna need you.
She is what she is, and
it seems like he's trying to be like Hassan. He's trying to be animated like Hassan.
That boy high.
You know what I mean? With the extra punctuation and everything he say. Listen, nah, me.
Brought him that primo.
Right.
I don't take it back. I don't take it back.
For a minute, just hear me out. You know I got love and respect for you, brother.
Why'd you have all that energy for Lela, but you ain't had none of that energy when Hassan was on behind the bar? Where was that energy at for Hassan? Right, you want to keep cussing this lady out, but Hassan keep disrespecting the shit out you, but and then you get face to face with him. Well, I didn't say that. I didn't. What are you talking about? You was scared of shit.
On the House of Consciousness.
I know.
We don't do it. We try our best not to do the profanity and not to disrespect the sisters. All right. Now, if you got a beef,
not a sister.
Hold on, listen to me, brother. If you have a beef with her, is another way that we can take care of that. All right, but not in here, Ron. Please, brother.
All right, she just want to be known. She just want to be known. She just want to be known. She's nobody. Facts. She's a troublemaker. She's a liar. She's a opportunist. Now, if you came, listen, everybody in the chat, that chick is an opportunist. Facts. Now, I
can tell you why he mad at Lela. Because he done went back over to Team Bam.
Exactly. We went back over to Team Bam, and Lela, they confronted him about not going to court. Him and Hassan, when this whole court thing popped up, Star pressed him, and Lela pressed him. And he said they were bullying him. No, they weren't bullying him. I defended you too. I thought they were bullying him, but then it come to find out, you two niggas said that y'all was gonna go to court, and when it came down to it, y'all backed out. No. What do you keep trying to come up with?
Someone cleaning the water from the jump.
There's a chair right here. You don't gotta sit on my lap. You're making my leg go numb. You sit right here. Look, she keep trying to steal your spot, sis.
Mm-hmm.
Wanted to interview me, right? So listen.
Let's go with you.
Listen. I'm so real.
Yeah, they be way too animated.
Out of here. Facts.
Okay, we get you out of here. Oh man, Sister Lila Wills, the brother don't want to do the interview with you around, so I don't know what happened between you two.
She stole hip hop stands with survivors from me. That's what happened.
I did it first. Gerald has entered the chat.
What? How she still a documentary shit around? I do not believe you have the capacity to put together a full documentary. I don't believe that. And then you change your story. Yeah, and you changed your story because first you said it was because they were bullying you over the court thing. Now you're saying it's because you stole the documentary.
I mean, how he got up there and said, well, you me having a love affair with Bam go over too well. Hey, Jamel.
Right. Make sure y'all hit that like button, family. And we reached our daily goal, but we still got $30 more to go to reach the whole entire goal. So if anybody want to keep going, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo is at the top of the chat. I'd rather reach this shit as possible. 35 more to go, and we reached the entire goal. Mission complete. Woo. Oh yeah, sis, I just realized I don't have no fucking laptop and my phone is off, so I'm gonna have to do a video.
They don't have Wi-Fi at the
Oh yeah, damn, they should. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, you're right. Because I was trying to figure that out for the past 2 days. Like, how the fuck am I gonna do this?
And I'll anchor it from here.
All right.
She's an opportunist.
That's a better idea. I was
all right. So,
worried about
sister, I'm not blocking you. I'm just putting you out for a minute. I apologize for that. But I want to get this interview. Okay, there you go, Ron. So
But you know what?
I'm sad it hurts a little bit.
He didn't have to keep timing her out because they got new timeout options. He could have timed her out for 12 hours and said, come back next live stream. He didn't have to time her out multiple times. That's it. You can keep playing. I'm just saying. Bro, you still there?
My bad, I had to get my food out the air fryer.
And you was muted.
No, I said I had to get my food out the air fryer.
Oh.
I wasn't at the computer. Man, I can't have nothing around you. That's what you get.
That you and her had to go through that because
It don't hurt me.
No, hear me out. Let me finish. Because remember, three of us was together one time and we all had lunch. And so
yeah, man, that's the same day I told the chick.
I was at the vegan store. So, you know. But anyway, let's move forward. Let's move forward. Now, I was asking you about hip hop and how that started. How did you get the name Bee Stinger?
Oh, you know, back in the days and whatnot, you know what I mean? Listen, man, it was this guy. He was down with the Zulu Nation and whatnot. He was saying that I'd be trying to sting girls like a bee. So he was like, yeah, man, you look like a bee stinger, and it just stuck.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody called me a bee stinger from then on.
Okay. Are you still to this day?
Yeah, he got time. She got timed out because Ron snapped.
Seeking or going to counseling, my brother?
Yeah, I definitely am. Definitely am.
Appreciate you.
Okay. Okay. Talk to me about that, man. How is that helping you? You still take the medication and all of that?
Yeah, you know, it helps good, man. Stop, man. Like, listen, man. Like, not too long ago, you know what I mean? Listen, man, I was going to take pills and stuff and check myself out of here.
Oh,
you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, because, you know, the opportunist is always lying and whatnot.
So you was about to kill unalive yourself over Lela? Oh, wow.
And stuff. Everybody opportunists now. When y'all was crying on these people's shoulders, feeding them this story.
Right. I'm pretty sure you
They
went to
didn't make
Lela.
up
Lela
this
didn't come to
story
you.
out of whole cloth. They got this story from y'all. Y'all
Exactly.
the ones, you and Hassan and Ron, the ones that went on SaNeter and said, Bambada did this to me. Didn't nobody pull out and make them go.
Nobody.
They volunteered.
You know, so
bring somebody down, it was them.
Nobody even knew about it until they came to the people with it.
Yeah, man, I definitely was, man, but I'm much better.
Mm-hmm.
That's so.
You know, I'm much better, and I'm good.
Okay, that's good. Good to hear you overcoming that situation, my brother.
Yeah, definitely.
So now, leading up to, let me show you the picture that everybody was talking about, and of course you know about it because you sent it to me as well. And people see this picture floating around.
Exactly.
And the word on the street is they want to know, have you forgiven Bambada? And first of all, I'll ask you, have you?
Hold on, I'm FBA. Let me hold on. Let me give you a wrench so you can.
Yeah, you gotta have a wrench for that.
Let me give you a wrench. And is that a request? Eyebrows.
We need to go back and watch that original interview with Ron, because that's the one with all the info at.
Yep, I gotta find that.
I just did it to be down.
You forgiven Bambaataa? Africa Bambaataa.
I'd rather answer it like this.
Go ahead, break it down. Answer it the way you want, brother.
I'd rather answer it like this, because I know I just feel comfortable doing it like this, and I told you I wasn't gonna answer no questions and stuff because that's.
So what the fuck was the point of doing the interview if you didn't want to answer no questions?
Not what it's about. It's about closure for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's about closure, and
I ain't gonna lie, this old head back here. All right, got a cougar back there.
then when you have an opportunist pop up.
What you say?
Just drop the link in the chat.
I see it.
I ain't even gonna say nothing no more. When sis come behind you, I'm just gonna sit here and watch.
She's not here.
Don't hit him but once, sis.
Here it is, right here. Here's the newspaper. Here's that article right here. FBA, is that a request? Eyebrows. You heard my daughter. Oh, you said she gunning for your spot.
They ain't finna outsang me. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. Nah, Cypher.
Horn toad mode activated. You see her too, Quas? Cougar. Oh, I got crumbs on my pants? Okay.
To hear this now when I was doing so much other work in the community at the time.
A Fox 5 exclusive, one of hip-hop's founding fathers speaking out for the first time on television about shocking child abuse allegations. And the list of accusers is growing, and they all tell similar stories.
Africa Bambaataa being accused of sexually abusing several underage boys decades ago. Lisa Evers sat down with him for an exclusive TV interview to answer the allegations. She joins us now. Lisa.
Well, Stephen Derry, Africa Bambaataa brought peace to violent city streets, but now he is accused of a crime that is tough to forgive, molesting boys. He sat down with me for this exclusive interview, and no questions were off limits.
Have you ever abused any underage boy?
I never abused nobody. You know, it just sounds crazy to people to say that here you abused me. You know, my thing is, you know all my people back then. You know the hundreds of people that been around me. You know, if something like that happened, why you never want to? None of them.
Party people, can you get funky?
It also sounded crazy to many fans of his 1980s hit song, Planet Rock, considered one of the all-time greatest in hip-hop. Since then, as the founder of the hip-hop cultural organization Zulu Nation, he's been a visiting professor at Cornell and invited to speak around the world. He told me the accusations came as a shock.
What is the motivation?
Yeah, what is the motivation? What is the agenda?
At Cornell, they got like hip
You
hop.
think there is an agenda there?
It's hard to.
It is. I know what the motivation was for Hassan. I don't know what Beastinger's motivation
But pause. Okay, so he's been all these places with all these young adults,
and nobody's
almost out their teens, and we have not heard once from anybody at any of these colleges that Bambaataa so much as winked at them.
Because they're in college.
He used to walk up. Hold on. Wait a minute.
I'm
Y'all
joking.
seeing Bam in everyday clothes. Hold
He
on.
said he liked to go to middle school to pick the little boys up. They in college. They too old.
Nah, see, he like them barely legal. That's why ain't nobody came out. They legal, but barely.
Right.
Say, you know, you don't know what many of these people are thinking, what is behind it.
Let's look at it like this. If this was a man being accused by females, he 50 and the girl 19. People might get mad. People might call him a perv, but wouldn't nobody condemn him out of hip hop.
Right.
But since hip hop is overly homophobic, and now we know the reason why, because a lot of the people that were in hip-hop, which was supposed to be an all masculine space, were actually operating with feminine energy, I guess you would say.
Right.
And then everybody's like, well, how he gonna start this institution, this place for a fox to hide in the house?
That's a fact.
And then, of course, anybody with the same proclivities as him is going to gravitate towards them. Because from what I've read, and this is from like hiding in hip hop and it, they had a little signals.
Shit, did he have the signal at his parties? 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock, you may be out that door.
Some parts I seen like it could be shakeups, you know, certain things people might have wanted.
Bambaataa chief accuser Ronald Savage is now 50 years old. He claims in 1980, when he was 15 and under the age of consent, playing hooky led to his first sexual experience with the hip-hop pioneer and was followed by at least 4 other abuse incidents.
I didn't have nowhere to go, so I had his number. And I called him, and he paid for the cab for me to go to his house.
Savage claims through therapy he came to understand he was abused and became aware of other alleged victims.
I couldn't believe it. I was confused.
Through therapy, he began to
realize
understand that he was. Now, therapists ain't came out because of confidentiality agreements and whatnot. But you haven't seen a therapist coming out backing him up either.
Nope. That's very true.
Which they can do with the patient's permission. Yeah.
That's true.
I was a little nervous, you know, and I was just wondering, like, the other guy came into the room and, like, what was they going to do to me?
I asked Bambaataa what he would say to Savage.
The brother knows the people who he came around in my group with and know that he wasn't in my presence less among those people, and he needs to go back and speak to those people who was part of our organization. And
I'm glad that you put this FBA. I'm glad you put this on here because Hassan said Bambaataa said he don't know Ron Savage in this interview. Where did he say that?
And he said if I saw him with
other people. Right.
The boy orgy, bruh. They all used to meet up at Bam House.
Right. And then the thing about it, Hassan admitted to having boy orgies. So that means you are committing homosexual acts with other boys your age. That's not molestation. That's homosexuality.
Because see, the way they're putting it is like Bam seek them out and Bam groomed them. But they sought Bam out because of his popularity. And then once they was there, they stayed because they wanted to stay in the in crowd. Hey, Shadow.
He said, do y'all think Hassan it could be. It could be. And maybe that's why that's why he keep trying to scare B Stinger into shutting up.
Brother,
because B Stinger gonna come out and be like, you what nigga, you gave me a gick up.
The other guy coming into the room and like what was they gonna do to me?
I asked Bambaataa what he would say to Savage.
The brother knows the people who he came around in my group with and know that he wasn't in my presence less among those people, and he needs to go back and speak to those people who was part of our organization and deal with them and stop all this type of craziness that they've been trying to put by attacking me.
And you never touched him inappropriately?
I ain't touched this brother whatsoever.
The allegations have set off a social media firestorm and ignited fever.
I didn't see him look away when he's talking. He has a straight face. I don't know, man. He's a good fucking liar.
Go to that Ron Savage interview, the first one.
What first one? I don't know where that.
First debate. Since the alleged incidents happened so long ago, no criminal charges can be brought. And there have been no settlements or payouts, says Bambaataa attorney Charles Tucker Jr.
Have there been any criminal charges filed against Afrika Bambaataa at all?
Absolutely not. Not today, not
Oh, he did
yesterday,
have his
not
attorney.
the day before yesterday, not ever.
The question now is what happens next? Can we ever find out the truth of what really occurred? And are there other victims out there who have yet to come forward? Or is this a case that will only be tried in the court of public opinion? Here's what both sides have to say. In our exclusive
Right,
interview,
Shadow, you
Africa
might be right.
Bambaataa emphatically
I ain't never think
maintained he
about
is
it
not
until
a
now.
sexual abuser. Do you feel now you are
He
among
said,
them?
Bee Stinger might be the handicapped dude that Bambaataa made Hassan go down on. And he said, that's what I'm coming to the conclusion of.
Yeah, but they said he was
Think
over
about it.
here, didn't they?
That's why Hassan wanted to bust his head to the white meat.
That's the first one, I think. It's like 7 minutes.
At this point, both of these niggas is just. I can't believe neither one of their story. Oh shit, wrong one.
After you, that's why I was always just over here quiet.
Yeah, after
So that's the
this, like
second
after
one where he
y'all
went
done
on
did
to
this,
another.
after y'all done did this, there's no.
When I'm having sex, it's like you can't initiate touch me. I have to know that you're gonna touch me.
Oh yeah,
And
this is right under it.
when you go to
Right under
touch
the
me,
video.
it's like I had to like brace myself. This is during like a sexual encounter. I would have to brace myself just for you to touch me.
Yeah, for you to say that and then but then admit that you got plucamiss and you ducamis all comfortably, that's what throws me off, bro. You seem like you so timid right here, and then next thing you know, you come back bragging about it.
Maybe it's something else that happened to him besides Bam.
It could be. But the fact that you was like this in the beginning, I mean, and the way you are now, it's the same thing with Hassan. They were both humble and timid in the beginning, acting like, "Oh, he did this, and I've been scarred." And then as soon as they got comfortable,
You know, really
listen,
yeah.
listen, what the fuck?
Look,
My
if
name is
it was
Ronald
all
Savage.
consensual,
When I
why
was
would this
younger,
man
I
come
was
out and say
molested by
anything? If it was all consensual, if old boy in the wheelchair got a topper and it was all consensual, why would he feel the need to come out?
Africa Bambaataa. Africa Bambaataa is the founding father of hip hop. He's the co-founder of the Universal Zulu Nation. He's done tons
Look
of
at the
records
glasses he
like
wearing.
Planet
They ain't
Rock.
tell y'all something. Put it up full mask. How the
Everybody
fuck
knew
y'all
that.
ain't know? How y'all ain't know? This nigga wearing flamingo heart glasses.
Look, all you gotta do is put in Africa Bambaataa and probably costume, and everything you ever wanted to know and not wanted to know gonna come up.
Right, put it up full mask. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Looking for the perfect
I
beat.
know this nigga wearing flamingo
See,
heart.
I met
right
him
there,
when I was
info
around
warrior.
14.
Ron said another guy before Bam lured him into a laundromat in Castle Hill Projects. So they both were turned out before they went to Bambaataa. So they both knew what it was when they got with Bambaataa.
Shadow, remember we
When I
used
was
to
in the
talk
ninth
about this
grade,
all the time in code.
I was cut in one day, and I had called Africa Bambaataa, and because I didn't have nowhere to go, so I went up to his house. He paid the cab, and I was in the living room. Another gentleman was there, and
There he
like the
is, nigga. You got
DJ.
me worried, man.
And Bam told me that I could go into his bedroom because the TV was on.
Consensual taco,
So
huh?
I went to the bedroom, and I was in there, and I say I was in the bedroom no more than 3-4 minutes, and Bam took out his penis, and he started jerking it, and he told me that for me to take mine out, and at that time I didn't really understand what jerking was, So he was telling me, oh, that everybody does it. He unzipped my pants and he took it out and he started jerking it. And then he put my hand on it and then started making me jerk it. Then he left the room, and the guy that was in the living room, he came into the
I
room.
don't think I want to hear this.
And when he came into the room, his thing was already out. And I got up off the bed and I left. Another time,
I don't
Bam
think I want to
came
hear this.
to my house.
It's almost over.
The thing that
Hey,
really
Daddy.
stayed in my mind and really freaked me out is
At 15, you ain't know what spanking your monkey was. Get the fuck
I
out.
had to lay on the bed and I had to cross my legs. And he would put his penis in between my legs and then pump up and down.
Now,
And
this is the first time you ever heard the he thigh'd me story from
Mm.
anybody. Hassan did not say anything about being thigh'd until this interview. That's what B Stinger meant by him stealing his shit. Because Hassan didn't want to admit that he was penetrated. So he had to figure out another way. First, he said it was just them jerking him off. But then when B Stinger came out with he thigh'd me, that's when he was like, oh, yeah, I believe
Now,
B Stinger.
mind you, this
He
was
thigh'd
8
me.
years ago.
Right.
Come on, we halfway through.
I remember at the time I had this big guy like on me, and from that time I bugged out. I'm not gonna lie, like it confused me, like, cause I had never had sex before in my life. No one's never touched me like that, and
Talk for
to be
somebody
touched,
bust you down
my
in the
first time
alleyway.
being,
Yeah, you said somebody bust up your back in the projects, in the laundry room.
first time being touched was by a man. During the course of growing up, I told like my close friends what happened to me because at that time I didn't know who to trust. You know, I didn't feel safe because they all used to come to my house, like the Zulu Nation Council and BAM. So I didn't know who to turn to.
Why would they
I
go
didn't know
into
who
a
to trust. I didn't know
15-year-old's
if I
house?
told was something gonna happen to me, was something gonna happen to my sister, to my mother, you know. So I just held it in. I used to keep it bottled up. And during the course with my girlfriends and stuff like that, their thing was that I didn't know how to show affection. So I used to blame myself for that because I didn't know how to show affection. And when I'm having sex, it would stay hard and then go back down because while I'm having sex, I would think about Bambada.
Did you not hear Hassan say that same thing?
Mm-hmm.
And this is after this interview. You took this man's story word for word. You took this man's story word for word. You just reworded it. Nasty dealer, peace and welcome. Y'all make sure y'all hitting that like
Nasty
button as y'all
deal.
coming into the building. Like I said, we got $30, $35 to reach the whole entire goal. The back to school drive. We did hit our daily goal. But
I know some of y'all cussing me out for making y'all listen to this, but there's a point behind it.
if we want to reach the whole entire goal, we just need $30, $35 more. So if anybody wants to put something towards that, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo is at the top of the chat. I need my phone. You got the TV? You got a whole TV?
Greatest love inside of me.
You don't need to be hearing this anyway. Go watch TV. You don't need to be hearing this anyway. I just realized that.
And then it would go down. And, you know, that's the things that the
Leave
girlfriends
Carolina
didn't like. And
kid.
I blame myself for that. And I try to commit suicide about that because I was always wishing that didn't happen to me. And I always was wondering if that didn't happen to me.
Where is that at? Put that link in the chat.
Perform the right way.
Kakalaka.
But the time after that, I found myself just not trusting people, especially when I got in cars, like with my other friend, guy friends.
You said the way my bank account is set
It
up.
was on my mind.
You heard, man, you
Are they
did
going to
enough.
do this too? And I swear to God, that still stays with me now. I'm not looking for any compensation from Africa Bambaataa. That's not what this is about.
You said
I
Ron
never
was
asked
talking
them for
about
money.
building.
I never was seeking money from them. The only thing I wanted was for this man to answer my question, why me? You know, that's my justice for myself, because I just wanted to know why me. My reasons for coming forth is I feel that something needs to happen, because if it took me this long to come out, and people are now telling me, oh, it's nothing that can be done because of the statute of limitations. I feel that the statute of limitations should be longer, or if not, done away with. It took me till I'm 50 to be comfortable to talk about it, to let it out. So I feel that how can people put limitations on something you've never been through? You
Ooh. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me screenshot this. And
You
then I'm
said
going to read it off.
one of your lives you did a couple days ago around the 5-minute mark, 5-hour mark. Oh,
Hold
okay.
on. Wait a second. Listen to this. I'm sitting up here scrolling through this. And this is from Lela Will's channel. It's a recap from.
Oh no, don't do that. She strikes.
No, I'm not
You
finna
can
play it.
Oh.
Listen. Ronald Savage, say quick recap on October 24th, 2022. Ronald Savage has forgiven Bambaataa. Ronald Savage said he pretended to be older when the alleged abuse took place and that Africa Bambaataa thought he was older. Ronald Savage has not apologized to the public for this hoax. Ronald Savage described himself as a willing participant. Ronald Savage said if he did take a bag money, it should be considered an out-of-court settlement. He only wanted to know why me. Ronald Savage said he did it because he wanted to be down. Ronald Savage said this is a personal matter and no one else's business. Ronald Savage said Mickey Benson is his cousin and that those phone calls were leaked without his permission. Ronald Savage recorded the calls and gave them to Hassan Campbell, the New York Daily News, the Star Report, and other journalists. Ronald Savage said that the Child Victims Act lawsuit that
Pause this. Read that last one back for me one more time.
Ronald Savage recorded the calls and gave them to Hassan Campbell, the New York Daily News. Huh?
Boom goes the dynamite. Hey Jenny, I think that was you. Jenny, if you in the chat, I think that was you.
Jenny.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Much love. Appreciate it. But boom goes the dynamite. That's your proof right there where Hassan stole the story from. He took the recordings, memorized them, and went and told the story. But you can keep going. I just want to point that out.
Ronald Savage said the Child Victims Act lawsuit that he said he was filing but didn't was so that other people like me, who is not a party in any lawsuit, could get money from Bambaataa. Ronald Savage said I wanted him to follow my agenda and narrative. He has not defined what that narrative and agenda are. Ronald Savage said he was attacked by me the day after the Child Victims Act deadline passed. On this same day, Ronald Savage began a YouTube tour telling the public that I forced him to do the documentary. By me challenging this lie, he claims that he was attacked. One of those videos is still available. For messages proving he was not forced to participate in the documentary, please scroll down. I can no longer entertain him in these matters. I
that was Jenny.
moved on in August. He continued the current course of doing it on his own and without provocation apart. His interview footage will remain available to the public. I apologize to the public for my role in promoting his false narrative. He has recently said publicly that he pretended to be older and that Bambaataa thought he was older. I did not have this information at the time of his interviews. I work extremely hard to ensure I am communicating factual information in my reporting, and I apologize for my role in misleading the public in the case of Ronald Savage. Let us all hope Ronald Savage can move on and that he gets the professional help he needs.
Wow. And he says that in SaNeter joint that he in the SaNeter interview, he says that he had a fake ID and was getting in the club and Bambaataa never knew that his ID was fake. He's gonna say that in the SaNeter interview.
Yeah, and the one I sent you.
No, in this one, the new one.
He say it in
This
the
one.
old one too. That's why that one part
Yeah.
don't stick with me. Cause that first one of them first interviews he did, I think it might be that one, or it's one of the ones he did with the TV station. He said it. Bambaataa told him it don't matter what we do, you're not gonna get put on, i.e., get any clout in the recording industry. And he
Right.
did it anyway. Now, see, leading to the fact that he had a fake ID, I'd say it again. If Bam was heterosexual and that was a girl, hey Channy. If Bam was heterosexual and that was a female that had gave him a fake ID, y'all would be sitting up here wobbling on it.
And try to damage my
You know, I didn't even know y'all.
No.
I didn't know y'all.
Let me talk. I swear I will leave. So I swear.
See,
I
you
will.
want some bullshit. If I was
I
I'd be like,
ain't sticking up for Bam, but at the same time, if he like them barely legal, ain't nothing we can do about that because it's legal. That's one. Two, the statute of limitations is up. And three, we know why Bam said in that interview that he never knew him because he didn't think he was messing with a 15-year-old child. He thought he was messing with a 18,
Grown
19-year-old.
Yeah. And for
I.e.
Hassan,
grown and legal.
and that proves that he doesn't like little boys. He thought Hassan was around him as an adult. And ain't Hassan and Ryan around the same age?
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't they have have crossed paths if that was the case? If Hassan was being messed with from 12 and on, right, and he's the same age as B Stinger, right, and he found B Stinger at 15, wouldn't they have crossed paths? You said you crossed paths with everybody else. You kicked the couch when the one boy was butt ass naked on the couch. All your other friends that you claim that was molested
And
by,
then Mickey Benson
but never saw around,
is Ron's cousin.
and none of them ever saw Hassan. Hassan took that video, those recordings, and used that story because he knew he couldn't say, "Oh, I was in a gay relationship with Bambaataa," and still try to be a thug.
But we know he was around the industry because he was in that Double Dutch bus video.
Yeah, but he wasn't around Bambaataa though.
Right.
But apparently, Bambaataa didn't even live in Bronx River during that time.
Nope.
And Hassan claims that he walked 200 feet across the hallway to go to Bambaataa house, but Bambaataa didn't live out there.
Probably Bambaataa stay in the apartment where Hassan mama used to stay.
That could have been too.
And then Ron saying in those interviews that he was never touched, but then he went back and said that somebody got him in an alleyway before Bambaataa ever got him. See, that's that same mess with Hassan. Oh, I was already broken in. And like Khalil Almani said, he got touched once when he was 12, and he did his shit from then on.
Thank you. That blows all that out the water. Like, if you got touched one time, right, and you know that this guy does this, why would you go and pursue him? And then after it happens, let's get past that. After it happens, you go and go back.
Because y'all missing gaps of information here. They offered them money when they first came out. They turned it down. I guess the bag wasn't big enough. They offered Blue Stinger a bag. Hassan got them dogs.
Mm-hmm. Fuck that up.
And Bam was sending dogs, and Hassan was keeping the money from selling the puppies. And something went wrong with that arrangement. He wasn't doing something. He wasn't cutting the money right or whatever. And that's why him and Bam fell out. And then when he decided he want to go on this campaign against
No, you
once
missed the
he got
part.
a little time.
You missed the part. After the dog situation, Bam came and took the dogs, and then went on that vacation where he got stabbed, and that's where Hassan found out that Bam
And that was the
had
straw
found
that
another
broke the camel's
animal.
back.
That's when, yeah. So when Hassan found out that Bam had got another version, he even says it. He said the boy looked just like me.
He like him young, not illegally
When
young.
Hassan found that out, I'm gonna find a way to get back at him. He linked up with B Stinger and got the story about B Stinger. He was like, "Oh wait, I can use this story instead of saying I'm gay. I can say he molested me. That's even worse."
Right, Carolina kid. It was all good till Bam cut him off.
Right. And this is how you know you're scoring. You willing to go out your way to make yourself look gay.
And that's why Ron keep waffling back and forth, or at least was. The bag wasn't big enough. When then all of a sudden, him and Bam are not the actions of.
Nope, not at all.
Y'all can call Bam nasty for liking, but
I know personally.
an opportunist knows that and uses Bam's sexuality against him. Yeah, the onus is still on the adult, but at the same time, if they didn't come out when the statute of limitations about Bam going to jail or getting justice for victims, it was about a bag.
He said, questions. What age did Thighs realize he was a victim? Greasy palms to the Zulu book to the multiple trips back to the crib where it smells like ass. I don't know. I don't. He
and then look, now it makes sense why Hassan say, I don't want to go after him. I got love for Bam.
Yep. It does makes perfect sense. He
You
really
got
does
love for
love
Bam
Bam.
because you went and did that.
And
we
he
don't know
knows
how
that
old you was because you done gave us about 4 or 5 different ages, Hassan.
he knows Bam's gonna stand up and be like, we were in a consensual relationship. Tell him to show proof that I was around him as a
That's
kid.
why he never
And then
pressed it
Bambaataa,
too far.
and Bambaataa's gonna show documents that he wasn't in Bronx River during that time. I think that's what he's scared of too. He said thigh man and butt stick.
I feel another thumbnail coming on.
Damage my
You know, I didn't even know y'all.
No.
I didn't know y'all.
Let me talk. Stop. I swear I will leave. So I swear I will leave. You steal my beat and all that.
Take your goofy
You know what I mean?
Somewhere then.
But she did that on purpose, and she should have just chilled in the background. You know what I mean? So my thing is, let me just say it like this. You know what I mean? The closure that I got, there's no closure. I mean, a psychiatrist and a therapist cannot measure up to the closure that I got just by a quick minute of talking to the gentleman. I wanted closure for a very, very long time, you know, and I got that, you know. And let me just tell you how it went about.
Go ahead,
talk. Let me just tell you how it went about and whatnot. You know, rest in peace to Queen Amber. You know, that's Pepsi.
Yes,
and, you know, Pepsi passed away and whatnot, and it was the Zulu Nation Family Day, and in honor of Queen Pepsi. You know, and you know, Queen Pepsi was about peace and stuff. You know, and with her passing, they you know, they honored this barbecue that they had for her, and I was there. I was selling my hip hop movement T-shirts and stuff. I was a vendor, and so something.
So he wasn't there bodyguarding. He was a vendor. Wait, what I miss?
He's sticking to a shoulder shake when he hit that good.
Oh shit!
SaNeter been
Something
looking
told me
poorly
to
for years. He got lupus.
go over to the DJ booth. I don't know. It was like God. And so I went over to the DJ booth just to chill out and whatnot. So I was there for a little minute or whatnot, for a while. And then I was looking, and I seen a whole lot of people coming. It was at Katona Park in the Bronx, and I seen a whole lot of people coming. And I was looking, and I was like, oh snap, that's Bambaataa. He had like 30, 40 security with him and whatnot. So like everybody went over, to say to greet him and whatnot. I'm talking about Zulus. I'm talking about regular people, hip hop people and whatnot.
Bro,
And
just get to the fucking point.
I was like, nah, I'm gonna stand here. So as they was get closer, because nobody knew he was coming. So as he got closer, I walked over to him. And the security, they moved out the way so that we can talk, and we embraced one another, and there was no fear, there was there was nothing. It was like, we just embraced each other because I had wanted to, that was part of the closure. I had wanted to apologize to him for even before 2016, because I had a fake ID that said that I was 18 years old. Back then, SaNeter, you live in New York, you know what time it is back in those days. Everybody had fake IDs, to try to get in the clubs and stuff. And I had a fake ID before I even knew Bambaataa in them, and going to the clubs and stuff.
Lance, I appreciate it.
And then going to the clubs and stuff with them, you have to show ID to get into the clubs. And me presenting the ID in front of them, like, obviously you're going to be like, okay, this person is of age. Everybody in the club is of age because you had to be 18 to get in the club.
So how old were you?
I was 15.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, bro. Even with the ID, I just saw the 15-year-old picture of you. There's no fucking way he thought you was 18. Sis. Now that I think about it, I saw that picture. You see the picture of him when he was 15. There's no way he thought he was 18. But the ID said 18. So, bam, he thought he had a win-win. He looked under 18, but he is 18.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you keep I just needed to get that.
She trying to take over the live, y'all. This little girl been trying to take over my live the entire time I've been live.
Out of me, because I felt that if he
I'm taking forever
that I was
I'm not your entertainment.
I honestly
you hear her? Hold up. Y'all hear her? Talking about I'm taking forever. Like I'm responsible for keeping her entertained all day. I'm not your entertainment, little girl. You better go watch some Cocomelon or something. Better go watch Bratz or something.
You're not the baby.
All right, well, I'm not your entertainment neither.
They always do that. Girl. As soon as the live go off, they are not interested in you.
Not interested at all. Nah, she been in my face ever since I woke up, yo. I rolled over, and she in my fucking face. She been in my goddamn face all day. God, you ever heard of arm length? 18 inches of space. You gonna learn that in elementary school. 18 inches of space. This is harassment. This is harassment.
That none of that would have took place because I don't know this man for doing anything with underage people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know him. That was never ever the rumor. It was that he liked it. Guy.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I heard that rumor was going around for a very, very long time. From
wait, He said, no, this is back in the 80s, bro.
Oh.
He said he had never heard a rumor of Bam liking underage boys. Pause. What he didn't say was that there was a rumor going around that Bam liked men.
Well, yeah. That's what I thought he said. It was the rumor about him liking men. I was going to say, but the dude that was in Hassan video said that he was going. No, I didn't hear him say it. I only heard Hassan say it.
You
He
heard
said when Bam was in high school.
asked the dude, and dude's like,
Yeah, he said when Bam was in high school, he would go to the middle school to pick up. But that's high school and middle school. You can be in high school and
all we
hey,
know, he was in ninth grade
shit.
going to pick up his eighth
I've
grade.
been in eighth grade and dated I lost my virginity. She was in high school. I was in eighth grade.
I mean, look,
That's
if
not
he was
molestation.
going
No,
with him before he
yeah.
left middle school, if he was in eighth and the dude was in seventh, that means the next year he would have been in ninth in high school, and the dude would have been in eighth. See, it you can make if it's like I said, Bam, like I'm barely legal. If you that's what makes them able to fudge the timeline.
Right. He said I had a young face at 18. I'm near 40 and I still can't grow facial hair. My uncle like that. My mom's brother, he still look like he's 17. Swear to God, the nigga is 45. Barely got any facial hair. He kind of looks like Marlon Wayans. The nigga looks like he doesn't look a day over fucking 18. He still gets carded to this day. So I know what you mean by that. Shit, Jada
Never
got
the
a
rumor
young face too.
until I came out.
Nigga look like he
And,
fucking 20.
You know, I just wish back in 2016, I would have remembered that I was getting in the club.
Yep, I lost mine eighth grade.
You know, that at that time, that wasn't
I was
on my
11
mind.
going on 12.
You know, I had just
No, I
broke up
wasn't.
with
I was in seventh grade.
with my girlfriend and whatnot, and you know, I was in deep
Seventh or
depression.
eighth. One of
You
them.
know,
I know I was in middle school.
you guys know how the story went. You know, I didn't, and you know, I was in deep depression. You know, you guys know how the story went. You know, I didn't feel comfortable holding hands and all that type of stuff. And I just.
So let me ask you, are you saying to us today that it was consensual with you in Africa Bambaataa?
I'm gonna say this. You know,
It's a yes or no question, man. I hate
Just
when these
come
niggas.
out and say it, man. We already know.
No, bro. Like y'all niggas. This is when you wonder why people think of y'all lying all the time. Somebody asks y'all a straight, direct question, y'all give bullshit answers.
Let me answer it to you like this.
Yeah. See, my whole thing is
he didn't force me
right.
to
That's
do
what
nothing. He didn't force me to do nothing. You know, I'm from the first generation of hip hop.
What the fuck?
And
he pissing me off.
I ain't never heard nothing like that. Ever.
He pissing me off.
You know, and I just, you know, I just wish I went on a when I first came out. I just wish I wasn't on the YouTube channel that I was on. I shouldn't have been on YouTube. Period. You know,
not for these gray hair.
Back to the doctor and stuff.
I knew he was gonna
I
pop
wasn't
back
on my
in.
pills and stuff then. You know, I wasn't on my depression pills and nothing when you guys first met me through YouTube and stuff. You know, and you know, when we embraced each other and
wait, I thought you said that you was on your medication when you first came on YouTube, and that's what made Lela and Star take advantage of it. See there we go again with the flip flopping of the stories.
Trying to
You
make
told
yourself
me,
look like a victim still.
yeah, you told me out directly out your mouth that you were on medication during that time, and the medication was fucking you up, and that's when they took advantage of you. That's what you told me, Ron. Now you're saying that you wasn't.
I'm gonna tell you what happened. Ron got off his medication, started spazzing out. They didn't know that.
Right. And it seems like he's off it now.
More
It
than
seems like
likely.
he's off it now. He's been
He's
off of it
self-medicating
for
is what he
months now.
doing, bro.
Yeah, it seems like he's been off his medication for a few months now, longer than 4 or 5 months. This whole time he's been back trying to reinvent himself. It seems
Look,
like he's been off his medication,
that shit
self-medicating
been
with weed.
eating him up since he came out and told that lie. That's what
Yep.
all this is about. He eating
At
himself
least
up from the inside.
you know why I got more respect for him than Hassan? Because at least he went and corrected what he did. You slandered that man's name, and you went back and made it right. Now, you're wrong for having all these people go out of their way and fight for you. Yes, you're totally wrong for that. And karma's a bitch. But at least he came out and
Yeah.
told the truth. Hassan is still lying and altering his story. As time goes on, the story has been altered so many times. He's the only person that I know that altered his story more than young Pharaoh. Speaking of that, I gotta text DD and let him know that Pharaoh said Mr. Davis asked him for money, and that's why he robbed him.
You know, when I said sorry, I felt it a relief because I was saying sorry for, not letting him know, my proper age and whatnot. I felt kind of bad about that because none of this bull crap would have been
He
happening.
didn't want to ask Bam why. He wanted to apologize to Bam for doing all
But
this.
Right.
it felt what a relief, when I first came out, and everybody knows this. I just wanted to know why me. Because I had never heard of him doing anything with underage people.
Because you threw
And
yourself
for the
at it.
record, he's not a P.
Right. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Why you? What do you mean, why you? He didn't go to you. He didn't salt you out. You sought him out. So why are
And
you?
Bam
That's
told you it didn't matter what y'all did. He still wasn't going to put you on, and you still
right.
did it.
Right.
So the public never had to be in this. You could have took this to your whole grave.
Right.
You know what I mean?
He's not a pedo fan.
Right. That's a whole fact. You know what I mean? And that's how I feel.
Now, Ron,
No. That's how I feel.
Yes, go ahead.
And nobody can tell me how I feel. You understand what I'm saying? I brought this to the world. It started with me, and it's over. It's over. Facts.
So, I ask you, you ever heard of Stockholm syndrome?
Listen, I ain't got no Stockholm syndrome. Do I look like Hassan Campbell to you?
No, I'm asking you a question.
Listen.
He was smart enough to know that one. He was smart enough to know that one. That nigga said, "No, do I look like Hassan Campbell to you, nigga?"
Listen.
You ever heard of Stockholm syndrome?
Listen, I ain't got no Stockholm syndrome. Do I look like Hassan Campbell to you?
No, I'm asking you a question.
Listen. I ain't got no Stockholm syndrome. No one kidnapped me. You know what I mean? I was not tied up and held as a hostage.
No, that's not what Stockholm syndrome is, brother.
Yeah, actually.
So what's Stockholm syndrome?
Stockholm syndrome is when you begin to have respect for your, the one who violated. When you begin to love and make excuses for the one.
Yeah, that's not Stockholm syndrome.
Stockholm syndrome is when you begin to sympathize with your captor. Neither one of these people were held captive. Hey, Lorraine.
Lorraine, what's up, sis? Yeah, neither one of these niggas.
You didn't need the world to come out of the closet. That's all I know.
Right.
You came out of the closet when you begin to you didn't need to announce it to the world.
Right. And you didn't have to throw Bam under the bus to do it.
Right. Because there was already rumors about that about Bam Bada being light in the loafers. It would have came out sooner or later. Somebody would have came out, yes, boo. I was with Bam Bada for 10 years. Hassan could have came out like that and when nobody had batted an eyelash. But you know what wouldn't have happened? he wouldn't have been able to get on YouTube and talk all this smack about all these other rappers and the Illuminati and all this other kind of stuff. He would have just been Bam Gay Lover.
Right. He wouldn't have been able to be a thug. Try to be a thug.
Apologize to the man who had victimized you, who shamed you. That's what Stockholm syndrome is, because it's been going on for years and years. And then the medication, that was real what I saw. When you was giving your testimony and thousands and millions of people all across the world, they seen you cry in your interviews, they seen you break down. That was real, brother.
That's a whole fact.
So the other thing that we could come up with is Stockholm syndrome. Go and look the word up and see what it really truly means.
And this is how I believe Bee Stinger's story over. I'm glad SaNeter highlighted that. You ever notice that Bee Stinger, the only time you've seen him cry is when he's talking about Bambaataa. You've never seen Hassan cry over that. He's cried over everything else but Bambaataa. What Bambaataa did to him.
I'm telling you, Bee Stinger brain eating itself up. That's what we see, along with self-medication.
He said, no, that's funnel ass syndrome. Lighting the loafers. Yeah, I did realize he did say that. But you've never once seen Hassan cry when he's describing what happened to him with Bam. He's actually laughing and joking about it. Bee Stinger, on the other hand, he cries.
I really don't think he crying over Bam. If he crying over anything, he crying over that first incident.
Did you just fart on me?
Questions about his sexuality.
I just felt my leg vibrate. Did you just fart on me, little girl?
No.
Yeah, you did. That's why you smiling, you little lying ass.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. That's why you over here smiling, you little lying ass. Go open the door. Who locked the door? Little lying ass just farted on me.
You know?
Listen, SaNeter.
Yes, go ahead.
I don't have Stockholm syndrome.
No, wrong
and
way.
For the people in the chat.
I know, you like that. Yeah.
You know, I understand what Sa said and whatnot, but that does not apply to me. You know what I mean? I just said, and I just sat here and said, you know, I apologize to the guy for misleading him and making him think that I was 18 years old. You know, listen, that and Stockholm syndrome is two different things. Facts.
I got something for you.
You know, so you know, I'm in a good space right now. You know, I'm in a good space, and let me tell you something. When we embraced one another, right, the whole so many people started crying. You know, people I didn't even know. You know, and when it was over, you know, there was two girls that came over to me. I didn't know them. They came over and hugged me and gave me a kiss on the cheek and said, thank you. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And, you know, so many people wanted to take pictures and stuff, and everybody got to take the pictures and stuff. And, you know, it
Renegade, hold up, Renegade. Fuck y'all. I know y'all ain't taking her side. This little girl just dropped the whole bomb on my kneecap. Y'all taking her side?
They say whoever dealt it.
This little girl almost just melted my kneecap away. And y'all gonna take her side. That's how y'all feel? Y'all ain't got love for me?
Pelicans bait.
So what is you telling me? No, I'm about to shut this down. I know. Let me stop this right now so I can go run out with my wife real quick. And is it 4 o'clock? I ain't got nothing else to do. We can come back tonight and do Rango and
I don't want to do Rango no more.
Not you know what I mean, not Rango, but play New Breeds.
Oh.
I'm tired of hearing Rango goofy ass too. But he said, believe all women. She said no. Oh, you gonna play that card on me. Oh, hell no. Did she just try to play that card on me? Believe all women. Oh no, I ain't believing that. I just felt my kneecap get hot and vibrate. Kneecap got hot than the motherfucker. But all right, y'all. Let me get on out here. Let me go run these errands with my wife. I didn't think she'd be back this fast. I thought she was still gonna be out for a little while, but obviously she's not. So let me go run these errands.